Bam.
Hot
Hot penny. Oh, yo, an ad. I love ads.
Yo.
Yo.
Do, do, do,
Ad
do.
hog.
Ooh.
Here we go. Now the stream I can see.
Hell
We're
yeah.
going.
Let me just press this. Okay, there we go. I had a lot of announcements to make. Alright. We've been going live for a little bit. Hello everyone. And welcome. Welcome
Hi.
back to Pokemon Violet. Hi, Jamie.
Hi.
Hi. I'm joined by Jamie, of course.
Hi,
He's
I'm
cute.
stealing Iris's position.
Yeah. Stolen.
My job now.
Yeah, so today, we're not going to be doing anything, story related. You know, because we completed the main story, we just got post-game to go to actually, like, unlock the 6-star raids and stuff, so instead, we're just gonna, like, fuck around.
Yeah. Fuck around and find out.
Yeah. I do wish I had, 6-star raids unlocked, but unfortunately, that's just not the case, so we're gonna have to just hope for the best. But, you'll be wondering, well, what have we been doing these past few days? We've been kind of, like, doing whatever we want, but I, as part of that, have done a little bit of shiny hunting.
A little bit.
Not much. Oh, I also reorganized my entire box system.
Did you ever find that shiny Tinkaton, by the way?
No, I didn't really look for very long. I didn't have
Gotcha.
that much time left on my sandwich. So yeah, I just sort of have boxes for all of the Pokemon. Hello, observer. Including my good friends who I picked up off stream. The shiny Heracross, shiny Iron Valiant, shiny Glimmet. This one I just sort of wandered into by accident. Same with the Heracross, and same with Jamie. It's Jamie.
It's me.
Yeah.
I'm a Pokemon.
Yeah. Pink little man.
It's me.
Yeah. But I've had my guys in the box, my main ones, because I don't want to level them up too much. So instead, I just have variant for ratings and FE for catching. So yeah. As you may expect, we're gonna start this off by going to school. However, if you too would like to go to the school that is our Discord server, please join it. There's fine dining.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can join your classmates in talking about random bullshit. And knowing when we're going live. You know, your next class. That's
Yeah.
That's the line I'm going for today. So yeah.
Today we're just going to school RP. That's it.
Yup. But you know what? Let's just get started with this, cause this little map here. When you do your classes, it'll tell you, you know, you can talk to people. I've done some, as you can see. So yeah, let's just get into it. Let's go see Jamie's favorite boy.
Sweats.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn you up a little bit, because I think you might be a little quiet, or the game might be a little loud.
I do tend to lean back and I'm eating pasta, so I'm trying specifically not to be too close to my mic.
That's okay, I love you.
I love you too.
Hey. Hello, hello. I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. Did you all
He's
try...
so cute.
Yeah. Did you all try using the ZR button to let your Pokemon out as I taught you in our last class? Walking along with your Pokemon lets you see how unique and cute they all are. I'd also highly recommend picnics when you want to spend some quality time together with the Pokemon in your party. You can get them all around the table to make sandwiches and play. It's really a lot of fun. If you want to learn more about making food, Mr. Sagara's class is the best place to go. Now, sometimes while you're enjoying a picnic, you might find something very, very important in the basket next to your table.
Oh no, we're doing sex ed.
Yep. This very important something is what Pokemon are born from. Let's say it all together. Boxes.
Boxes!
Pokeballs. Egg. Phew, you all got it right. The very important something I'm talking about is a Pokemon egg. It's not clear where these eggs come from, but they're probably placed in the basket rather stealthily by the Pokemon at the picnic. Walking around with an egg will help warm it, which allows it to hatch. Eggs won't warm up by sitting in the boxes, though. You need to have them in your party. And here's one super important thing I'd like you to remember about eggs. Pokemon entrust us with their eggs because they believe in us. So I sure would be happy to see you all being responsible parents for your little Pokemon eggs. Whoops, my most important point came right as the bell rang. Well, see you all next time, I guess. What class would I like to take? Why, Biology 3, of course. I really do like that during the day it's a Psyduck who helps her, and during the night it's a Gengar.
Yeah.
Hello, hello. Hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. I seem to remember teaching you all about the importance of eggs in our last class together. On that note, is everyone using their Pokedex? Register's Pokemon born from eggs as well as those inherited via other methods, so don't worry about that. And just so you know, I'm the one who developed the Pokedex app. Haha. It was way before I started teaching here at the academy then. Back then I was a researcher. In fact, Director Clavel wasn't working in the education at the time either. He was researching alongside me in the same facility. We got to research Pokemon together day in and day out. Those sure were fun times. I got yelled at all the time though. Wait a second, how did I get onto this? Pretty sure I was talking about the Pokedex. Anyway, I'd like to teach you about catching Pokemon. As you all know, a great way to catch Pokemon more easily is to first lower its HP. Is this just the school part of Persona games? I've heard, yes. This is a way to up your catch, chance of successful catch. Can you guess what it is? Inflict the Pokemon with a status condition. Wow, that's right, Penny. Great job. The correct routine for making Pokemon easy to catch is to inflict them with a status condition. Sleep is an especially effective status condition. It makes the Pokemon drastically easy to catch. If you have a Pokemon that can use moves that put opponents to sleep, like Sleep Powder or Hypnosis, with Pokedex would be a cinch. There are other ways to improve your catch rate as well, like using Pokeballs specifically designed to be effective against certain Pokemon. Eating food that gives you catching power works too, or sneaking up on a Pokemon from behind to catch them by surprise when you start a battle. If you're having trouble, you may want to make the rounds to the gyms to get gym badges. Earning gym badges will make it easier to catch Pokemon of higher and higher levels. Please do come show me your Pokedexes once they start to fill up. Another day, another enjoyable class. Oh yeah, don't forget our next class will be a test. Uh-oh. Jimmy, what do I do?
Did you make sure to study, Penny?
No, I never study. I'm bad at it.
Wing it.
Biology
You're a smart girl.
midterm.
I believe in you. You can cheat off my homework. We'll sit next to each other.
Okay. Hmm?
Mm.
Hello everyone. Today is our midterm exam. Sure feels good to fill in those empty spaces on the answer sheet, doesn't it? Cool. Take your time and contemplate each question carefully. What button would you use to let a Pokemon out of its ball so that it can walk with you? That would be the,
Which button do you push, Penny?
this one. Combine one letter and one number below to correctly say, when and
When
where.
and where.
Okay, so it's during picnics.
A2.
Oh, I think I just clicked something by accident.
You clicked A1.
Whoopsies. I didn't realize. I thought I was gonna have to select two things. Well, whatever. Walking around. What will not make Pokemon easier to catch? Giving them a berry. Or make it easier to catch Pokemon of higher and higher levels. Gym badges. This question won't affect your grade. How do you like the Pokédex? Is it to use? I'd be happy to hear your honest opinions. The last question is something that I'm personally curious to know. Don't tell the director about it, okay? Okay, it's really, I hope you will look at how you did. You know, I think I got 4 out of 5 because I'm a gongus and was like, I just didn't read the answers that I was given.
I told you you could cheat off my homework, Penny. Why?
You must get 3 correct questions to pass the midterms and 4 questions to pass the final exam. I did it. That's a passing score. Oh.
You got like a B.
Hold on. I'd like to revisit a class. Biology. Damn it, I can't take midterms again. I probably can, actually. I just have to go through all of them again. Fuck it. Let's actually read this time. I was, not good at this in real life at all, actually. I'm really bad at studying and doing things on my own time. Hello, everyone's ready to learn.
I was really good at test taking, actually.
Hell yeah. You all did really great on the midterm exams. Thanks for asking my little question at the end too. Be sure to keep your responses in mind. In the last half of our class together, it's time for our knowledge to evolve and grow, just like our Pokemon. Evolution. Yup, haha, evolution. Today we're going to learn about the fascinating phenomenon of Pokemon evolution. As your Pokemon battle and level up, they learn moves and get stronger. And for some Pokemon, once they've leveled up enough, their appearance changes and their stats increase. Sometimes by a lot. That's Pokemon evolution. Pokemon become very strong when they evolve, making them trustworthy partners to battle. But some people prefer to keep their Pokemon in their adorable pre-evolve states. To do this, you just remember a certain button when your Pokemon begins to evolve. Press the C button. B for best answer. That's not something you should be teaching. The button you want to be, yeah. If you press this button soon after a Pokemon begins to evolve, you can stop it from changing. You can also let Pokemon hold an item known as an Everstone to keep it from evolving. Keep in mind that the requirements for evolution differ from Pokemon to Pokemon. Some Pokemon may evolve by having a certain item, such as a Firestone or Thunderstone used on them. Others may have to learn a specific move or defeat a specific Pokemon in battle to evolve. The way Primeape evolves into Annihilape is especially strange. Yeah, okay, this is where it actually tells you how to evolve it. See, there's a certain move that... never mind. Whoops. Well, I see we're on time. Guess we'll never learn how to evolve it.
Penny,
Primeape.
imagine if you did this before you learned that Primeape evolves.
Yeah, no. It would certainly be something. Everyone was ready to learn some new things today. Do you remember the final question on our midterm exam? Director Clever found out about it somehow and I got yelled at. Whoops. Apparently he could tell I was hiding something just by looking at me. He must have known all the colour flush right on my face. Speaking of colour, today I'd like to teach you all about the colours as they pertain to Pokemon. Some Pokemon have slightly different coloration or patterning on their bodies based on their gender or individual differences. In the very rare cases, a Pokemon may have wildly different coloration compared to the others of the same species. We call these specimens shiny Pokemon.
Yo, we know those!
Yeah. It's quite rare to cross paths with one. Does anyone here know what the likelihood of finding a shiny Pokemon is? It's 1 in 4,000. Well, that's right. You made the makings of a Pokemon professor, Penny. Also, I have some. Yay. Shiny Pokemon appear at a rate of 1 in 4,000. Isn't that amazing? Probability of encountering one in the wild is the same as hatching one from an egg, too. Eggs from a pair of Pokemon raised around different languages are a special case. There is a higher chance than average that the Chinese Pokemon will hatch from these eggs. We haven't been able to figure out why that is just yet. I've also heard rumors of a charm that increases your likelihood of finding shiny Pokemon when you have it in your bag. Can you believe that? This claim can't be scientifically verified, but it sure would be fun if it were true. Whoops, there's the bell. That's all for today. Thank you for your attention. very silly. Yeah, no, it's Clavel who gives you the shiny charm. I know that much. I'd like to take Biology 6.
You better be prepared for the test this time, Penny.
I'll be prepared, I swear.
You will?
Yeah.
This silly dummy girl gonna be prepared for her funny little test.
Yeah. Next time we meet, we'll have a final exam. That means that today is our last actual class. And the topic of this class will be Pokemon forms. You can think of forms as just as the shapes or appearances that Pokemon have. There's also a phenomenon called a form change, where a Pokemon's appearance changes under certain conditions. Cyclizar, for example, which we regularly ride on as transportation here in Paldea, has 3 forms. First is its basic form, where it walks on 4 legs. Second is its battle form, where it stands on its hind legs to engage in battle. Finally, there's its ride form, where it inflates its throat sac and its tail so we can ride on its back. Though we can use something you're all carrying with you now as an even better example. Yep, I'm talking about your phones. Some smartphones are inhabited by a certain Pokemon. Does anyone know the Pokemon I'm referring to? Heracross.
Pikachu!
Yeah, Pikachu! You're a regular expert on Pokemon and technology, aren't you, Penny? The Pokemon inside your smartphone is Rotom. It does all sorts of things to help you out. A Rotom inside a Rotom phone is special, so it doesn't try to enter other electronics. An ordinary Rotom, however, can change form by entering washing machines, microwave ovens, and other electronic appliances. Rotom is a bit of an exception, though. Many Pokemon that change form do so by simply holding an item or having one used on them. Or Oricorio, for example, has 4 different forms it can change between when given certain nectars. Pokemon may even change type or learn different moves when they change form. Form changes are different from evolution in that the Pokemon can return to its original form. And unlike shiny Pokemon, which can't change their special coloration, the same individual Pokemon can go back and forth between its forms. There's a lot to dig into with the form change phenomenon, as you can see. We can all learn something from Pokemon here, don't you think? That's a bit of a stretch, but I'd be happy to see you all enjoy your time at the Academy to its fullest, and change form into a new version of yourself. Or something like that.
Yay!
Transrates. Oh, I almost forgot. Regional forms, which can vary based on what region a Pokemon came from, don't change like other forms. They're innate. They're innate. No! There's the bell. Guess I was scatterbrained Mr. Jack right up to the end, huh? Had a great time teaching you all. I hope you all do your best in the final exam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Penny,
Yeah?
you better do good on your exam to prove the teacher that you can do it.
Yeah. What class would I take? Biology final. I told you that we're gonna learn today. It's all about class.
That's all we're doing today, stream. We're just going to school. Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Never, never, ever.
Nope. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Today is our final exam. It will cover everything I've taught you so far, but I'm sure you all do just fine. Take your time and contemplate each question carefully. How many of the following 4 methods make it easier to catch a Pokemon? Inflicting paralysis, using a Pokétone, feeding it a berry, surprising it from behind. 2 of them.
Yeah.
True or false?
Bullet Toy will just make them run away.
Yeah. True or false? You can get new Pokemon only by catching them yourselves or trading with other trainers.
False. You can get them from Eggy.
From Eggy.
Eggy.
If a Pokemon is holding an Everstone, will using an item that induces evolution, such as a Firestone, cause it to evolve? No. Because it's an Everstone. What is the probability of running into a shiny Pokemon? 1 in 4,000. True or false? The Pokemon known as Oricorio has 3 forms. False. Has 4 forms. This question won't affect your grade. Do you have anything you would like to say about my class? I'm so used to this teaching thing, but I sure had fun as your teacher.
I thought Oricorio had 3 forms.
No, it's got 4 forms.
What's the 4th one?
There's fire, electric, psychic, and oh fuck, what is the last one? I know there is ghost.
Oh.
There's a ghost one.
Forgot about the ghost one.
Keep teaching, you can do it. Okay, time's up. You like it, whether you like it or not. I hope everyone enjoyed tackling those questions. I stuck in a little bonus question there at the end. Shh, it's a little secret. Don't tell the director. I'm going to these one away. I think I got at least 4. One of those was actually like, I'm pretty sure it won't evolve because it's an Everstone. It stops it. Yeah. How did I do? Yeah, bitch. 5 out of 5. Okay, well, we've completed biology. Look at us go.
Yay! We're doing so well.
Yeah. I don't think Jacques actually talks to you though, as a thing. All right. Which one should we do next, Jimmy? Home ec, art, battle studies, language, history, or math?
Art.
Art. With Mr. Hassel?
What a hassle.
Yeah. Do 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 do. Hello class, it is I, Hassel, yet again. In our previous class we discussed what beauty is, which might have been a little boring for you. So today I thought I would mix things up a little to pique your interest in art. Allow me to introduce our special guest. A little man. Gibble. This is Professor Gibble, the assistant lecturer for today. Now then, Professor Gibble, if you would be so kind as to terrestrialize for us.
What type?
Probably dragon. Oh no, he's grass. It's a grass.
He's got a flower.
It's Penny.
Oh, look, it's Penny. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's in class with us. She's in art class.
As some of you may know, a Pokemon can terrestrialize if you use a Terror. Normally, Professor Gibble would be of the dragon type, but by terrestrializing, it succeeded in changing its type. So, class, what type do these lovely glistening flowers above Professor Gibble's head represent? The fire type. Excellent, Penny. Full marks for you. These beautiful flowers blooming over Professor Gibble's head show that it's now become a grass type. The shape of the Terra Jewel above a Pokemon's head depends on the Pokemon's Terra type. To summarize, if an opponent's Pokemon terrestrializes during battle, observe a Pokemon's Terra Jewel closely to see which type it's become, and choose effective moves accordingly. It's my sincere hope that today's lecture will help you all achieve beautiful victories. The terrestrial phenomenon is indeed a fascinating and deep subject to discuss. That's it for today, class. Thank you, Professor Gibble, for your help. Good. I love you, Professor Gibble. You're good.
Best teacher.
Yeah.
Glamorous.
Glam. He's a glamorous. Alright, let's keep going with art. There are a lot of classes. Glam Gib.
You're so cute.
You're cute. Ah, Professor Gibble, he's here. Hello, class. It is I, Hassel, yet again. I've been told that my previous lecture about the terrestrial phenomenon was very well received. Thank you all for your kind words. In fact, Miss Dendra specifically requested that I impart even more battle knowledge to my students. Yeah, of course she did. So I've decided that today we will take another look at how a Pokemon can terrestrialize. Gibble. Of course, here is Professor Gibble to help us. Now then, Professor Gibble, if you'd be so kind as to terrestrialize for us.
He's so good.
Yeah? Now what do we have here? Last class we saw grass type terrestrializing, but this time we have something of a different shape. Observe, a Terra Jewel resembling a snowflake. Its dendritic shape is stunning to behold. It's a little chilly standing so close to it. So class, what Terra type do you imagine this jewel might represent? The ice type. Excellent, Penny. Full marks for you. Oh, Arvin's here this time. The reason there's a snowflake shining around Professor Gibble's head is simple. It is now an ice type. And because Professor Gibble is currently the ice type moves would not be very effective against it. Keep in mind that they would usually deal quadruple damage to Gibble. Sorry.
Bless you, Penny.
Thank you. It's just cold in here. Now here's some trivia about snowflakes. While snowflakes come in many different shapes and sizes, most are classified as hexagons. Just think of it. Snowflakes fall from the sky, taking similar shapes without anyone saying they must. Do you not feel the great mystery of nature? The beautiful enigma we live in? This is a bit of a tangent, but Mr. Jacques' glasses are also hexagonal, aren't they? I almost forgot to mention that you can change a Pokemon's Terra type at the Treasure Eatery, located in Medallion. Now, I must say, the cook there is a little prickly. You'll need to get on her good side if you want her help. Now, come prepared for next class, because it's time for your midterm exam. Thank you for today, Professor Kibble. He's very good.
Best professor.
Yeah. Alright, it's time for midterms. I do for you already because it's time for your midterm exam. Focus and do your best. Nimona, she's here this time. And begin. What is the name of a gemstone that glows up over a Pokemon's head when it terrestrializes? A Terra Jewel. When the answer to question 1 is in the shape of flowers, what type does it represent? Grass type. What shape are most snowflakes classified as? Hexagon. Where is the eatery that allows you to change a Terra type? Medallion. What makes this something beautiful? There is no correct answer. Time's up. That's it for today's test. Pencils down, please. I'd rather not have students worry about passing or failing in my art class, but test a test after all. Anyway, good work, everyone. You can check your results at the front desk. We'll finish art class and then we'll like do some
Shiny time.
Shiny time or some raids. Yeah. I got 5 out of 5, bitch. Art 4. Do 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 do. Hello, class. It is I, Hassel, yet again. Pleased to say that everyone did well on the midterm exams. As a reward for your hard work, we have a special guest visiting us today. Now then, Brassy, please come in. Greetings. Here he is.
The man himself.
Yeah. I'm Brassius, an artist, and I focus exclusively on grass-type Pokemon for my work. Brassius here mainly creates three-dimensional pieces, such as statues and the like. One of his major works is the installation titled Surrendering Sunflora, found in Artisan. Many of you who've challenged the Artisan Gym are no doubt familiar with these sculptures. Yes, I do recognize some faces among your students. I hope you all understand how fortunate you are to be able to attend Hass's class. Old Hass is a man who saved me when I had lost all hope and had given up on myself. He never gave up on me. I do not exaggerate when I say he's my mentor for life. It's precisely thanks to Hass that I was able to establish my current art style. Ah, dear Brassy. I have nothing against reminiscing about old times. Today, I hope you will guide this class in a way only you can. Yeah, of course. See, why don't we discuss what Hass mentioned, surrendering some flora. You know what my mood was when I crafted its detached expression.
Depression.
Depression. No, completely nothing wrong. When I made that sculpture, I'd surrendered all hope. I was preparing to give up everything. I resolved myself to give up my life as an artist if that piece did not receive proper recognition. Hence the name Surrendering Sunflora. That's exactly it, Hess. When I started out as an artist, I experienced many hardships. I even became deathly ill and fell into a slump that drove me into desperation. I began worrying only about what would sell. I was concerned only with fame and fortune. But all of my pieces during this time had no depth. They were all shallow trash. It was then that I met Hass. He helped me realize how petty I was being. I'll spare you the details, but in the end I was able to leave all that behind. And that is also when I crafted the Sunflora. Raffle, even I didn't know the full story until now. This kind of thing is hard to tell someone, especially when they are so close to you.
Gay.
Yeah, it's a little gay. Now, I don't doubt that your adolescents will often find your heads crowded with worries. My advice to you is simple. Be honest with yourself and do whatever your heart desires, so long as you don't cause trouble, that is. That is all from me. I must admit, I'm beginning to feel a bit embarrassed, so I bid you farewell, Has. And farewell to pupils as well. Yeah, Bryce, I can't believe it. Such a wonderful class. Thank you.
Hassel, are you gonna act like this every time your husband visits his class?
He is.
Okay.
Art 5, please. Listen, just because it's art class doesn't mean it has to be about art.
Whoa, look at that sculpture.
Hello, class. It is I, Hassel, yet again. First, allow me to apologize for losing my composure during our last class. I was so touched by Bryce's story that I simply couldn't contain my emotions. I'm sorry for making such a scene. I certainly got a very stern talking to from Mr. Time after that class, yes. Anyways, let's shift gears and dive into the material for today's class. Now, have any of you heard of the 10 sites of Paldea? As the name would imply, there are 10 sites in Paldea that are considered particularly beautiful. Like Jamie. Among them, I would say, is the Grand Olive Orchard. Is likely the most accessible. You can see field after field of olive trees from the hill on the way to Cortando. 2 waterfalls are also counted among these 10 sites: Fury Falls and Casaroya Falls. Then there's the peak of Glasteo Mountain, known as Paldea's highest peak. There's another cliff of Glasteo's mountains that's named after its rather unique shape. So let me ask you, what is the name of the 3-pronged cliff on Glasteo Mountain? No need to grasp with straws. He actually gives you a hint there, that's fun. But I've been there! I knew it already. Exactly, it looks like it's taking hold of something, doesn't it? The 3-pronged cliff of Glasteo Mountain is in fact known as Glasteo's Grasp. Though its shape is far too stubbly to be that of a human hand, I imagine someone thought of it like a Pokemon hand grabbing something. There's also the mountains in Area 3 of the East Forest, where you can get a good look at Levincia. It's apparently gorgeous at night. In fact, the view is so brilliant, it's known as the Million Volt Skyline. I hear it's quite a hotspot for dates. Deservedly so for having such a romantic view.
Oh, you need to take Iris there.
Yeah. I imagine it's, what do the kids say, fleek selfie spot?
Please never say those 3 words again.
Yeah. Of course, you may feel that not all 10 sites live up to their grandiose names. How often do we visit some tourist spot and are disappointed? Not to say that you shouldn't visit them, only that you should keep your hopes in check. The important thing is to go yourself and see them with your own 2 eyes. I'm pretty sure I've seen all of them. And sometimes a disappointing experience can be worthwhile in its own way. Take a chance. Well, that's it for the day, class. Thank you for your attention. Yeah, no, Hassel's great.
You're great.
You, though? Huh?
Penny, though.
Jamie.
Hee hee. Hee 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 hoo hoo.
Hee hoo hee hoo hee. Hee hoo hoo Christmas.
Hoo 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 hee hee hee.
Hello, class. It is I, Hassel, yet again. My, how time flies, as they say. Indeed, our time together has certainly flown by. It's hard to believe that this is our last class.
Penny's back.
Yeah? Now, our topics for today may feel somewhat unrelated to art. But there is absolutely no set definition as to what art should be. Therefore, let us carry on with the discussion and see where it takes us. There are 2 things I wish to focus on today. Ribbons and marks.
Ribbons!
Yeah. Both ribbons and marks are special honors that capture a Pokemon's qualities. There will be times when your Pokemon gives maximum effort or has a noteworthy experience. In recognition of its feat and accomplishments, it can be given a ribbon. To give an example, if you manage to become incredibly close to a Pokemon, it may be granted the Best Friends ribbon. Incidentally, there's a person in Carafa who can give your Pokemon a Best Friends ribbon. Marks, on the other hand, are mostly found in the wild Pokemon when you meet them for the first time. They can symbolize the character of a Pokemon, such as with the Rowdy mark or the Vigor mark. It's completely up to luck whether you'll run into a Pokemon with these marks. So if you're able to catch a Pokemon with a mark, rejoice at your astounding fortune. Does anyone know what special thing you can do with Pokemon that have ribbons or marks? You can change their title. Wonderful, Betty. Your knowledge is impressive. The correct answer is that Pokemon with ribbons or marks can be given titles. What's more, they can be sent into battle displaying a title of your choosing. For example, you could send out a Gibble with their best friend ribbon by declaring, "Go, Gibble the great friend." And while I know I just said that marks are generally found in found already in Pokemon when you meet them for the first time, it seems more recently Pokemon can be rewarded certain marks based on their efforts. These marks such as these are marks such as the Gourmand mark, the Item Finder mark, the Partner mark, and so on. Perhaps it might be fun to try and work out how to get each mark using its name as a clue. Well, that just wraps up our last class. Next, the final exam. Yeah, no, it's all very interesting. I like that the classes actually tell you things. You know?
Yeah, yeah. It's nice. They're actually trying to teach you stuff.
I do hope you're ready because it's time for your final exam. Focus and do your best. Nemona's always there for the exam. What is the name of the restaurant where you can change a Pokemon's type? The Treasure Eatery. What is the name of Braxis' signature art installation to be discussed in class? The Surrendering Sunflora. How many waterfalls are counted among the 10 sites of Paldea? 2.
2.
Where can you find the Million Volt Skyline? Levincia. The marks a Pokemon has are present when you first meet and none can be added later. False.
False.
Alright. Thank you all so much for learning out about me. The time we shared has left a mark that I will treasure, I promise you. It's my sincere wish that all of you go on to even greater, more prosperous futures. And that's that. Good work, everyone. You can receive your results from the front desk. Hell yeah.
We're so smart.
Yeah.
Can't wait for us to fail this class.
Yeah. 5 out of 5. Never mind. We got it. Okay. So. Now, before we do any shiny hunting, because part of the other reason
teacher.
part of the other reason you do classes so you can talk to the teacher.
Get you cool things.
Yeah. Hello there, Penny. I try to visit the schoolyard from time to time. It's good to see young ones with so much energy and vigor. Think so? Oh yes, just watching is enough to make even an old man like me feel more alive. Master Hassel, might I have a word? Dude, what are you doing here? I've told you many times not to bother me here at the academy. Yet I am bound to come. Our family's future is of paramount importance. It's good speaking with you, Penny. Something important has come up, so I must excuse myself for now. You did it. Let's discuss this matter elsewhere. Come. I knew he'd be related to the fucking dragon traitors. Considering his,
Typing.
yeah. There he is. Why hello there, young Penny. Sorry, I was lost in thought and didn't notice your approach. I feel I must again apologize for what transpired in the schoolyard. Didn't bother me. That's very magnanimous of you. The woman showed up as a dragon tamer and a relative of mine, I might add. You see, I come from a very long line of trainers who specialize in dragon-type Pokemon. There was a child in our family who was expected to stand its head and lead to greatness. But the young lad, rebellious little foe that he was, ran away from home one day. He made quite the show of it, swearing he'd make a living with music. A lot happened since then, and now he's the art teacher and elite four member before you. After I so rudely took my leave during our last conversation, my dear relative encouraged me to give up teaching and return home at last. I've been told the current leader of my family, that is to say, my father, is in poor health. Oh, but I do apologize. Perhaps I'm not cut out to be teaching after all. What sort of teacher grumbles on about its own teacher, its own student? Blah 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 blah.
You're a great teacher, though. Please
Yeah.
don't leave. It's great seeing you be all gay and shit.
Yeah. Oh, you have no idea how much it worth me to. Thank you so much. You feel trusted. See if I can find to talk in here. Nope, he's back in the outer. Do 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 do. Look at the big statue.
Yeah.
Why, hello there, Penny. You seem to appear at the most crucial moments. Huh? Well, you see, Master Hassel, I'm here to collect you. So I see. I'm glad you finally made up your mind about taking your place as leader of the family. Well, it isn't true that I've made up my mind. I made up my mind to continue teaching here at the academy. How could you? You say you don't care about what happens to our proud lineage? I'm saying that I have other priorities. Look around. Have a look around you at the art decorating this room with you. The children
That'd
here.
be so cute.
Yeah, I love that the Fampy looks like tree trunks from Adventure Time. There are children here letting their senses, their perceptiveness grow freely. I don't wish to say that protecting our family's ancient bloodline is of no importance. I simply wish to see young talent blossom and grow into the future. It just seems so much more fun to me, if I'm honest. What utter nonsense! And yet, your philosophy of pushing commitment to that nonsensical vision proves that you are worthy of carrying the will of the dragons, Master Hassel. I will not give up. I'll come as many times as I need in order to change your mind. Well, by all means, my door is open. I think you'll soon find you've met your match in stubbornness. You thought I could be cowed by some story spun up about my father's deteriorating health? I'm not so easily fooled. Sorry, to seal that. I was so very close to resigning my post as a teacher, returning home. The students here gave me courage to say no. That includes you, Penny. Your words truly brought me strength. I cannot think of a way I could possibly repay my debt to you young ones. Take this, if you will, insufficient as it may be in expressing the full breadth of my gratitude. Holy shit.
Oh.
Let me be clear to all. I, Hassel, will continue on my chosen path of disrupting the youths of our world. Nice.
Good teacher.
You know, they always give you something good at the end. I think that's it for that. So, yeah. No, 50 Dragon Shards, though, is really good.
Yeah.
That allows me to change the Terra type of one Pokemon. Fire, but
And Dragon's not too shabby of a type to change into, you know?
yeah. Oh, fuck. They show a future version. Shit. Drawing a fantastical Pokemon image moved by a sketch artist's competitiveness and cruelty of the strange Pokemon dwelling Area Zero's lower reaches tickled the artist's imagination, prompting the sketch of what other species that inhabit these depths might look like. That's cool. Hold on. Let me look at that again.
It looks kind of like,
It's
one of those,
it's the Musketeers.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no,
It
it's
looks like that.
it's the three Musketeers combined into one Pokemon. If you have Pokemon Scarlet, the sketch is Suicune, Entei, and Raikou combined into one.
I wonder if that's a hint for, like, a future, like, event Pokemon.
Maybe it'll be
That'd
really
be
cool.
really cool, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's really cool. It's why I kind of wanted to like come up here and read this book, cause like look, there's like cool little pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Photographs from the survey team's point of ingress to the crater, which is visible in the background. Luck famous with fine weather making for a smooth outset, but clouds obscured the crater's distant depths. With the treasure of legend is set to light, now onward and downward. Within the great crater of Paldea lies the mysterious Area Zero, a place home to such landscapes, such plant life, and such Pokemon as we've never seen. It is inhospitable to human life, and as such, I suspect something altogether unknown to humankind sleeps in its depths. It's just really cool. Look, that guy's got a little Charmander at the back.
Yeah.
A photograph of a spot where the survey team visited on a day or two of the expedition. On day 2 of the expedition, note the strange symbols inscribed in the ground here. Were they left by explorers in the time of the Paldean Empire, or could they be older still? Regardless, they seemed as if they must hold some meaning. Yeah, I showed this to Iris, and I'm like, what the fuck does this mean?
Yeah, it's funky.
Area 0 cartograph. Ledges form a spiral down the inner wall of Area 0, offering a path of descent. Vegetation and sources of water here as well. Legends tell that precious stones or wondrous fruits have long slept here in Area 0's depths, protected by some manner of guardian. As we descended further into Area 0, we began to catch some mysterious Pokemon, though we wondered if these compact, cruel beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. Yeah, we read this one earlier. The Herba Mystica. Area 0 is home to wondrous herbs that instantly impart vigor when eaten. We dubbed them Herba Mystica and attempted to grow some in areas around Paldea. However, before we could harvest the herbs, the herbs were eaten by Pokemon, which in turn grew large and strong. We call these Titan Pokemon. That's how the Herba Mystica got out of Area 0. During our descent into Area 0, we came across a buried metal plate inscribed with a strange symbol. We attempted to shave a piece off the plate, but failed to even leave a scratch. Even determining what the nature of the metal seems beyond modern science. We know not why the inscription was made, let alone how. Countless days into our descent, we reached at last the very depths of the Great Crater. There we found a cave with formations of gemstones, shining blindingly bright as far as we could see. Perhaps that strange light itself is the guardian sent to watch over the treasure deep within the crater. Then we saw and imagined Pokemon, a phantom memory. During our exploration of Area 0's depths, Heath, strayed from the team and was later found unconscious. When awoken, I could only recall speaking with someone in an unfamiliar place. As if in a dream, I was found holding the page shown here. The handwriting is my own, but I have no memory of writing this.
That's spooky.
Yeah. The author, Heath, pictured with the director of Uber Academy. The Academy's generous funding made the Area 0 expedition possible, and the data gathered has been shared with the Academy in hopes that it will aid in the institution's research work and foster future generations of scholars and scientists. Heath, author of the Violet Book, shown here with his partner Cyclotar, a natural historian as well as a writer. He was chosen for the Area 0 expedition and penned this account upon returning to the Great Crater Paldea. Cyclotar aided the expedition as well by bearing the team's luggage and equipment.
I wonder if he's like the ancestor of the director. He looks similar.
Maybe. This one's terrifying.
While separated from the research team in the crater's depths, I found a strange entity. Whether it was a Pokemon or even alive at all, I know not. It bore a shell with layers of overlapping hexagons and gleamed brighter than any gemstone. Viewed as a whole, it resembled a mysterious, brilliant disc.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, that's spooky.
Yeah, no, it's a little spooky. Because, like, I don't think it's the time machine. You know? I think it's the inside of the time machine.
Yeah.
It's really weird. I was gonna say something. Oh, right, yeah. So, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is something I want to say about this game, right? So, let me just save real quick.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, nope, let me have a, I'm trying to read. something I have noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just check. This one, right? So,
Yeah.
the thing in the cave. Hold on, I need to just check this real quick. Okay, no. So that cave. Oh, hold on, did I read this? I did read this. I just shouldn't. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't read this one somehow. Sketches by 17 members, surprising the Pokemon species preserved in the upper strata of areas that seemed a little different from those seen outside the crater. Now and then we heard unfamiliar cries from the lower strata. That's fun. But yeah, remember that picture I showed you?
Yeah.
I'm just double checking all of these because yep, and then this one gotta remember that shape on the plate there. And then is it this one? No. The one where the memory is this one. And remember that shape as well.
Weird hexagon and then the like hourglassy shape, yeah.
Yeah. So the weird hourglassy shape, the hexagon, and the this one. Right?
Yeah.
Now I close the game, right?
Uh-huh.
Because this is just something I've noticed.
Yeah.
And I'm missing one.
Missing one?
Look at the corners on the logo.
Oh, fuck.
They seem a little familiar.
Yeah.
I'm missing the
they
bottom
do.
right one. I don't know what that one is.
Huh.
Yeah. I noticed it because like I forgot about the ones on the left, right? But the top right one, I was like, wait a minute. What's that all about?
Yeah, that's kind of spooky.
It's a little spooky. Anyway, that was just my like weird little thought that I wanted to go over there because I remember that the Violet book was in here and I hadn't actually read it yet. And I wanted to see what the if the combined Pokemon would be the same as the past version or if it'd be a new one, and it's a new one, which is cool.
Yeah.
In any case, shall we do some funny hunting?
Hell yeah.
You know what that means? I get to put up my shitty little overlay.
Hell yeah, overlay time, baby.
Yeah. Because I want a goddamn flittle. I don't have the shiny charm, so we have to make sandwiches. Because there's also no outbreaks right now because I before the stream reset a bunch of them. But unfortunately, I got Ice Cube, which will be the next one I hunt, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I guess technically you just reset it again because you left.
No, because I saved.
Oh, okay.
Once you save, it's done.
Locked in, gotcha.
Yeah, you didn't notice that either observer? Yeah, no, it's yeah, it's weird. It's spooky. I only noticed it today.
Penny's a good observant detective girl.
Yeah. Oh.
Mm.
Oh, there it is. So let me just check this little baby's habitat because it's like fucking everywhere.
Yeah, basically. It's primarily on like the west coast though.
Yeah.
So that might be a good area to aim for.
I'm wondering if I should aim for the desert because it's more open.
That's also true though.
And also because there'll be less psychic types there. Okay. I think I'll aim there.
Alright.
So what we do hold on. I forgot. The desert is on this side. Which is on the west side. So we wanna head to the desert. As opposed to the way on the right hand side, which is why I was looking, because I thought that was the desert, because I always get it mixed up. I'm not gonna put like an encounter amount on here because that was the amount of encounters we get very quickly is way too many.
Yeah. Especially with overworld Pokemon and such.
Yeah. So, what we are gonna do is we're just gonna walk into the desert.
Look for Flittle.
We're gonna save.
Oh, I see one in the distance, I think.
Yeah.
Is that a Flittle right there?
That was a Flittle. Which is a good sign. Because now...
Sandwich time.
It's sandwich time. Let me look up the correct sandwich real quick. Because I have a little guide for this. Psychic. It's more onions, huh? Alright. So it's 1 tomato, 1 onion, 1 bell pepper, 1 hamburger, 2 onions. And then I have some herb mystica, but it doesn't matter what kinds, I just need to put them in there. And this should be correct.
Now you gotta put them on there, Penny. You gotta make sandwich.
I know, I gotta make sandwich.
You got this.
I just hate how thick all the ingredients are. You know? I think that's literally insane.
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
It's falling off.
It hasn't fallen off yet. Oh, that one. Nope, it's still part of the sandwich.
Just pile them up on top of the hamburger.
Why is this working?
Because the hamburgers are more balanced.
But why? Why is this?
Hamburger.
And then we're just gonna throw that over there. Because that doesn't matter. Alright, so this should give us psychic type stuff. What a terrible looking sandwich!
Well, you threw away the top.
Yeah, the top would just make everything fall apart. I love the music for eating. Alright, let's
Spicy.
see. Is this gonna give me the correct things? Psychic, psychic, psychic. Alright, we're good. Look at this. They're
Look at those
already here.
babies.
Gotta make sure they're not shiny.
They won't kill them on if they're shiny.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's useful.
Look how many there are. I could just make them disappear and reappear, but no.
I mean, they're so tiny, it's kind of hard to tell which ones are shiny and which ones aren't, because isn't it just, like,
They,
mostly the bottom portion that just kind of turns, like, green and brown?
yeah, I think Jamie will appreciate my name for the shiny one when I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Jamie.
Yeah. I love Penny. I'm gonna quickly BRB to go clean my dishes, but I'll be right back.
Okay. But yeah, you know, getting shiny hunting in this game is really easy and really fun, to be honest. I'm a little bad at, like, talking about bullshit while we're doing stuff, but honestly, you know, again, like, it's just a little fun little time. This is, like, because even without the Shining Charm, this is basically how I shiny hunted for Iron Valiant as well. Which is a Pokemon that I really enjoy the shiny of. If you follow me on Twitter, or if you're in the Discord server, you would have seen the art I posted of my 3 favorite Pokemon in this game, being, Glimmet, Tinkertuff, and, Iron Valiant. I will be shiny hunting, Tinkerton. I will be shiny hunting that as well in the near future. Because, how could I not? But I already have, Glimmet shinies. I basically already have a Glimora shiny. God, the sandstorm really does make this the worst, though. I'm kind of hoping we end up getting this pretty quickly, because that way I can see if I can find another psychic to hunt, like maybe Waltz. I'm trying to think of what other psychic types are in this game. Cause God, okay, fuck. What other psychic types are in this game? Hold on. My brain is not allowing me to remember. Oh, fuck! There it is already!
I am back.
Hi! Hey, Jamie.
Hi.
Look, look who's appeared already. Look at him! Jamie!
Yeah, he's so high.
Huh? Hey, Jamie, can you do me a favor? Hey, Jamie.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you look up what psychic types are in this game?
Alright. Pokemon.
Fuck yeah, though. We got a shiny already.
Golden
Hell yeah.
Violet.
I-
His psychic types.
I've been looking for this one on and off, just sort of like randomly. Oh god, I forgot about the sand. That means I can't weaken it. Oh no, the sand just disappeared. You know what, let's just throw a ball anyway. Just to make sure the sand has officially disappeared. Okay, no, sand has officially disappeared. Alright. Hell yeah, baby. I like catching inappropriate balls. Let's just go with heal ball. There we go. Hell yeah. That was a lot less that was a lot more painless than I was expecting.
I'll just pull up the Paldea desks.
Because I know that Rolls is in the decks, but my brain is like, what else is there? Not milk. Mint! It's mint, Jamie, it's mint.
Ah!
Because they're chocolate chip mint.
Yeah, I love mint chocolate chip.
Yeah.
There's, let's see. Yeah, there's the Roltz line. There's the Drowsy line. It's fairy. It's grass, rock.
It's like, yeah, I'm just trying to think of what.
Spoink line.
Ooh, no, I thought of it.
Yeah?
I want a Hatena.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because I forgot, that's also in the game. Let's just have a quick
There's
look around.
Bronzor and Bronzong, but I think those are version exclusive.
No, they're
Metatite.
not.
Oh, okay. Well, there's Metatite.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, no, I think I'll go with Hatena, but yeah, keep going.
Espeon. Giraffarig.
Giraffe. Giraffe is
Giraffe.
also one I'm tempted by. Fuck yeah, though.
Human Baby Goth.
Oh yeah, Gothitelle. Or Gotharita.
Indeedee.
Ooh, yeah.
Rabsca.
A what?
It's the dung beetle, but evolved form psychic holding the egg
Oh,
above it.
yeah. That's unfortunate. I don't think that one's gonna be one I can get, because I don't think you can catch the evolved form in the wild.
Already got Flittle.
It's around
Let's see.
ponds, so it's around here.
As you mentioned, the Hatenna line.
Okay.
Oranguru.
No, he's not in my game, and also I
Alright.
don't like him.
Slowpoke line.
All right.
Bruxish. I didn't even know those were psychic because I hate them. It looks awful.
He does.
And it's not even an evolved form of Love Disc, which will always annoy me.
Well, that's a Lola.
Right. It still looks awful. Veluza, that,
Volt and Veluza!
Volenveluza, yeah, that one. And then the version exclusive Jigglypuff.
Right, yeah, the one that I can't get.
I think, yeah, that's it.
Okay, I think that changes it. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Let's go fucking hunt for a Hatenna. Because I like Hatenna. How much time have we got left? 20 minutes? Yeah, we found that in so little time. That's crazy.
Yeah. You literally started, I went to clean my dishes, and when I came back, you found it.
Yeah. Hold on, let me get a precise location for Hatenna.
Kind of like the southwest-ish.
Yeah. Okay, I've got an idea of where to put my thing down. Because this is the lighthouse. So I think, like, here? I think here is where it is, right?
I think so. Roughly.
It's a little hard to tell because it doesn't tell you where you are. Oh, hello. Hello, sir. Oops. Little chunk. Of course, the chunk is like right on my destination. Come on. Nope, that's a zoo roll. God, I wish I do really wish I could tell where the fuck it's supposed to be. Not around here. Alright, let's try another place.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum,
Right
yum,
here,
yum.
maybe? I know it was near a river. But again, it's a little hard to tell where the fucking game is like, hey.
Penny, finally escaped a classic Gen 7 cutscene.
Classic.
Classic long ass cutscene, you know.
The
But now I
classic?
have the Pokedex map, so I can see my destinations.
Hell yeah.
Shit, she has to show me the Pokemon Center.
Okay, let's see. That's Pachirisu. That's a Marill. That's a Mass Chief. Oh my god, where the fuck is it? Find Hatena's spawn challenge level impossible. Okay, if I
Do you want me to just like look it up?
if I look at that right there, that's like Big River. Okay, hold on. I think I can find a space. Cause this is Big River, so like right here. No, fuck.
Local Penny unable to navigate her map ASMR.
Yeah, it's not my fault. It's really weird. It's like divided up into grids that don't actually line up on the map because the grids also turn.
Yeah. Again, if you have a hard time, I can pull up Cerebi, which usually has a better, way of telling you where everything is.
Yeah. Could you do that just in case?
Yeah, I'll do that right now.
Oh fuck, a stake in the ground. Hold on. No, I didn't want to talk to you, Gimmighoul.
And then if I control F, hat.
Hatena.
Here she is. Click on Hatena. Oh, her shiny's so cute.
Yeah.
Alright. South Providence, area 1, 2, 3, 4. Which area are you aiming for?
Wherever the fuck this is. Area 4?
Alright. In area 4, area 1, 2, west. I think it's west area 3, actually. Let me check. Where is that? If I click on Hatena...
There's Meditite. Oh, Hatena! I found one.
Oh, you got it.
I found one. Yeah, there's quite a few here, actually. There's also Flittle. Die! Oh, I should have come here. I will kill all of you.
Oh boy, the Pokedex talks
Oh, does
and
it?
interacts
What?
in Ultra Sun, Ultra
Oh,
Moon.
yeah, it does.
I was not expecting it. I went into a combat with a Wingull and suddenly there was an overlay. Wow, I've never seen this one before. Like, yeah?
Yeah. He's an excitable little guy. I wonder if there's Pokemon down here. No. Should I try picnic spawning them since there's like a lot?
Yeah, maybe try doing that. Oh boy, I'm in the Pokemon Center introduction cutscene. Woo, cutscenes!
Oh yeah. Alright. Gimme. That's it. That's a Mischievous. Which is very good, but not what I'm after. Hatena, 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 Hatena. Hatena.
Atane.
Hatena. Flittle.
Ah, lovely doll.
You know, I love the Hatena lines. Shiny.
Very cute.
Yeah,
Just like Penny.
just like Jamie actually is what I was gonna say.
Ah. Poke Center man, give me some fucking
Borgor?
Pokeballs. There we go, 10 so I can get a Premier Ball.
Some Flittle.
Grab an escape rope in case. Don't go for repel because I kind of want to.
Hatena.
Atane.
Hatena. Dame. I need to get back into watching anime, I think. I want to watch more.
You should watch anime with me, actually.
Yeah. I should.
Watch some magical girl stuff with me.
None of those I shall. Right. Alright. Yeah, no, cause it's been a while since I've, like, watched much in the way of, like, anime that, like, either new anime or an old series that I've been wanting to rewatch, or watch for the first time, or just show other people.
Or just anything, really.
Yeah, it's been a long time. There's the new Bleach anime that's out that I have to watch totally legally and definitely don't just not want to get Disney Plus.
It's on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
That is so random.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I have access to Disney Plus, so if you really need to, I can just, like, pop it open for you.
That's fair. I definitely would appreciate it, but I'd be in binge mode.
I mean, that's fair.
Alright. Yeah, no, it's like Crunchyroll lost the rights to the anime, or like had them transferred or whatever. So Bleach, the anime, all of it, is now exclusively on Disney Plus, and I'm like, great. Listen,
Shit, I accidentally clicked on the Plaza thing, and now I'm stuck in the cutscene for it.
oops. Well, at least once you do it once, you don't have to do it again. So
Yeah.
you won't have to worry about accidentally doing it ever again. There's probably a better spot for Hatterina, but I'm fine with here for now. Hey Jamie,
Yeah?
are you excited to play this funny game?
Yeah, I'm super excited. It's gonna be a while though.
Yeah. It's okay though. You'll have a good time.
You're a good time.
Hell yeah. You.
You.
I rewatched the ending again yesterday, and I'm like, yeah, it's still insane. It's still literally insane. How fucking nuts that ending is. Like, I'm not really, just not really sure how I should process it, because it's just weird. Hatana, 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 Hatana. Okay, got like 11 minutes left on the sandwich. Okay, this isn't the best place to do it, I'm sure, for Hatana, but oh my god, there's so many. Ah. Again, I'm just shocked that it took such a little amount of time to get the flittle. A little flittle. Nope, 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 nope. I'm sure it won't happen for a little bit, but I will be grabbing the shiny charm as well to do shiny hunting in the future, so that it's easier than using sandwiches and praying. Hmm?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just like wandering around in circles. How is Jamie and how is Chad?
Jamie's doing well. I'm having a grand old time.
Hell yeah. I'm glad. You when Iris is done drawing her PNG tuber, all three of us will have one to go,
Yeah.
so we can be gay and virtual at the same time.
Hee hee.
Teehee. Teehee
Hee
teehee.
hee hee hee.
Let's see. Nope, 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 nope. Come on. Show me that pink lady. Or I guess little baby, I guess, in this case. Baby time is almost over. We gotta speed up.
Or you're gonna have to make another sandwich.
Yeah, which I can't do. I'm gonna have to do raids. Now, the real question is, I wasn't expecting, you know, to catch Flithel so soon, so I went on to this one. What should I hunt next? Should I continue on with this, or should I move on to, the other one I was thinking, of doing if, this hadn't taken, like, 3 seconds, which is, Ice Cube. Because I really like shiny Ice Cube.
I say go on to Ice Cube.
Okay. Ice Cube might also be a little easier as well.
Mm-hmm.
Since they're part of an outbreak.
Exactly.
Little babies. I love looking at them run around, though. It's very good. Nope, didn't want to get on that. Flittle. Flittle.
Little.
Also, I think I know what the most, or one of the most annoying Pokemon to get in this game is, by the way.
Yeah?
Just in general, right?
Mhm.
And that's Slack Off.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you wouldn't think it's Slack Off, because fucking, why would it be Slack Off? Well, the thing about Slack Off is that not only is it a rare spawn in the first place, that rare spawn is in trees. So you have to get on Miraidon and, like, wham yourself into a tree and hope that
Good lord.
one was up there if you couldn't see it. It's a little silly. It's a little bit silly. Alright. More. More Hatenna, please.
Hatenna.
Kill.
No!
Kill. Kill them all.
The children, no.
Yes, even the children. The younglings. The younglings, Anakin!
The younglings.
That's right. Especially the younglings. You must kill them. Let your hate consume you! Let it flow through you. And also, coincidentally, that'll probably attract more Hatenna, because they're like, they'll try and beat the shit out of you because of your emotions.
Yeah.
Don't get all emotional, or you'll fucking die.
I don't want to die. Dying would be bad. It would make my penny upset.
It would. Alright, 3.5 minutes. But that's why JB's gonna be with me forever, though.
Yeah. Forever and ever.
Forever, ever, ever, ever.
Ever and ever and ever.
And ever, and ever, and ever, and ever, and ever, and ever.
Yeah. Penny, you're so good.
I think you'll find that you're the one who is good, GB.
But consider following.
Ah.
Hehehe.
Christmas. Let's see. I don't think any of these guys are shiny. That Magikarp tried to jump at me. That's okay. There's a lot of Hatenna around. Isn't that wonderful? Kill
Yeah,
them all.
you're wonderful.
Kill them all. You're wonderful, Jimmy. Hmm?
Hmm?
You're a big cutie.
You're a cutie, though.
I'm gonna kill a bunch of small children, like Weasel in Suicide Squad.
Penny. I love you.
I love you. We watched Suicide Squad yesterday, the second one. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Was not expecting the main villain to be who they are, to be honest. Which is very fun. It also like looks like a real like good movie as opposed to whatever the hell is going on with movies at the moment.
But our watchers really do love these sick movie references we're making.
Yeah, movie reference number 1, Star Wars. Movie reference number 2, Suicide Squad. Movie reference number 3,
The existence of movies.
Breakfast at Tiffany's. You know? Okay, a minute left. See if we can get 2 more rounds in. Come on. Give me the shiny. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright. Don't you tell me there's not enough space. I need that to be enough space. Alright, 24 seconds. Enough time to make 1 more round. Come on. There's gotta be a heroic hat. There's gotta be a heroic Hatterina or Hatena that wants to come out and be shiny, right? For the last moment. Come on. Damn it. Alright. Never mind. I'll take another look around just to make sure. Gooby. But yeah, it seems like there are no more Hatena. Okay. That's fair. We got mint though, so it's okay.
Yeah, mint.
Okay, so now what we want to do is I want to check my bag real quick. Ice cube down 5. I want to get over here. Look at all the look at the ice cube though. I love them. They're so good.
Yeah. The little babies. I don't know why people don't like them. They're just little guys.
They also walk funny.
Yeah, they wibble wobble.
Yeah. Okay, so if Jamie could do me another favor.
Yeah.
Oh. And look up what ice types there are in the game.
Alright, gotcha.
Because I guess there's Frigibax, but I don't really like that one. Ooh, I
Alright.
could Iron Bundle if I find Ice Cube quick enough.
Alright, I'll start listing them off as I find them on this list.
Okay.
It's taken a while to find them on this list.
That's okay. Oh, okay, actually, never mind. It's a Titan, I think, is the one I want to go for. After this.
Yeah, the Delibird one?
No.
No, wait, not Titan.
That's Iron Bundle. No, Citadel, Titan, you know, that one.
Gotcha.
But,
I'll still look just in case you get, like, ungodly luck.
uh-huh. But
Glaceon.
we gotta do some raids first
Mm-hmm.
because we need more bullshit.
Oh, there's Sneasel.
Yeah, Sneasel's fine. He's pink though. He's like a rhubarb and custard, pink and yellow, and
I've
it's
got
like a little
so
weird.
many shiny Sneasels from Pokemon Go. It's like ridiculous.
Lamau?
I
Lamau.
got like them. I found the shiny Sneasel in Pokemon Go like 3 separate times. There wasn't even an event for it or something. It just kept happening.
That's very funny.
There's Ice Cube, which I've already seen. Cloyster. Oh, there's Snom.
There is Snom.
Yeah, Snover.
Yeah.
Delibird. Cubchoo.
Come to.
Snorunt to that line. Cryogonal. Citadel and Cititan.
Yep.
Bergamite.
Yep.
Any others? And I think. Oh, and there's Frigibrax.
Yeah, yeah.
And other than the legendaries, that's it.
Hmm.
Because there's a legendary that's
Yeah,
that.
that one.
Cubchoo Shiny is really cute, Penny.
What color is it?
It's got like a lavender purple head with
That
a
is
little
very
blue
cute.
snoot. It's really cute.
Huh?
Mm.
That's a cute boy.
They're cute.
Oh wow, I got a lot of Herb and Mystica from that.
Oh, nice.
Alright, this will be easier than I thought. Okay. So now, we want to save.
I need to figure out how to shiny hunt in X and Y because then I can get a shiny Cubchoo of my own.
Hell yeah.
Because the only shiny hunting method I know in X and Y, because I did it all the time, was the fishing one.
Hmm. I did a lot of, what's it called? Like, horde battling, basically.
Mmm.
Come on. Kill the penguin. Come on.
Stop hurting my bird, you bitch!
I'm gonna use something that can swim.
Hmm. Use me to attract Pokemon.
Okay. Jamie, use tail whip.
Blip, 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 blip.
Hell yeah.
Alright, I'm going to my
We're gonna try and just kill a bunch of ice cube. We're just gonna try and kill like 60 of them. I think. Oh fuck! I should really have kept track because I didn't realize it could be multiples of their down. That's like 7, and then that's 8, I think. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16.
Penny, you're so cute.
17. I have to keep track. Or I will forget forever. But anyway, that was 18. I think. That was 18 at least. 19. 20. 21.
You're getting a lot of ice cube down.
Still 21. Yeah, no, I was hoping that I would just get one ICU down at a time.
Nope.
22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31.
You need one of those like clicker counters.
Yeah, I do. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. Thank you, Gyarados, for figuring that out. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48.
Just gotta hope the legend doesn't crit me. Woo!
49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54.
Shit, this legend is gonna kill me.
55. 56.
Yep, here we go.
57. 58.
Penny, why are you so fucking cute?
59. 60, probably. 61. I'm gonna go to 65 and hope that that's correct, because I think I was only one off. 62. 63. 64. And finally 65. Alright, go back. Alright, so that should be enough to have the thing.
Which thing?
When you defeat 60 plus in an outbreak, that's like the highest shiny chance you have in this like situation.
Hmm. You must have so much. Yeah, you have so much ICU
Yeah,
down.
I went from 5 to 169. Alright. So now I can make a sandwich. I could just reset, you know? But I'm gonna make the sandwich.
Yeah, you might as well make the sandwich while you're here. Makes it easy. Makes it, you know, a little better.
I forgot its ice type. I might not have the cloth sticks. Hold on. Nope. Fuck. Hold on.
Well, you might as well check now that you've reset it.
Yeah. There are a lot, but, you know.
No pink.
No pink.
No strawberry lemonade ice cubes here.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Jamie, while I reset them a couple times, can you look up where I find cloth sticks?
Pokemon Scarlet, Violet, cloth stick. No, not clothes. Cloth stick. Oh, there it is. How to obtain cloth stick. Only 2 ways available. The Acquiesta supermarket sells it.
Okay.
You need to have enough badges. You already got that. Current supermarket. And then also Porto Marianda auction market can have it, but it's not guaranteed. So your best bet is to go to the Acquiesta supermarket, where they're guaranteed to be available. It's I think they mentioned Iona's city.
Alright.
Yeah, so exit from the east gate. Exit from
Is it this one?
Continuous
Yes.
path. Yeah.
Cloth.
There it is. Might as well buy other ingredients while you're here that you might need.
Yeah.
Do you have them for future?
Okay, there we go. Although, hold on, actually. Okay, to the dude. Okay, there we go. I need to buy flags as well. Because I'm running out of flags. I think I get from a picnic supplier.
Hmm. What happens if you make a sandwich with cloth sticks and you have a cloth in your party? Wouldn't that be fucked up?
It would be fucked up. You're right. Alright. Just having a quick look around, make sure there's no pink little TVs.
You're my pink little TV.
Hold on, I just realized. I didn't save when I got back here. Hold on. Also, Jamie, what does that mean?
Hobbits.
Hobbit.
Oh, you know, I have no clue. I just say things sometimes.
You're pretty gay.
Not as gay as you.
Yeah. Be okay though, actually.
But Penny cute.
Alright. Let's make a motherfucking sandwich.
Hell yeah.
I'm running out of tomatoes.
I told you to make sure you stocked up on anything in your bag.
I didn't think they sold them, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure I saw them. I could be wrong, but
Alright. I should probably put these down first. They seem like a good, like, bridge, you know?
yeah. Help keep everything else stable. It helps balance things.
It's still on. It's still on. It's still on. It's still on.
Ooh. Alright, just pile it on top of the hamburger.
Oh, no, hold it. We have to start again.
Shit.
It fell off. It's so
Sandwich
awkward.
making meta.
It's very awkward.
I believe in you, Penny. You can do it. You can win the cooking competition.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd say try to do tomatoes first because they're large and round, so they will like be a little flatter, and then you can put on the cloth and then the hamburger, I think, because the hamburger tends to be pretty stable. Like, tomatoes will have a harder time balancing on anything than things will have balancing on it.
Alright. Let's make a motherfucking sandwich. One tomato. One onion. One green bell pepper. One hamburger. 2 clove stick. The herba mystica. Okay. Start with the tomatoes this time.
Yep. Try to spread them out a little bit nicely. There you go. Right now, I would say try the cloth. Oh, no.
Hold on. Just see if we can
Oh, yeah, the onions you can literally just stack on them on each other.
Those tend to be pretty stable.
Alright, now it's the claw sticks. Ooh, wow.
Ooh. I think the hamburger is the best bet. Alright, there we go. And then you have one more set. Oof.
Fuck. Okay. I have an idea. I have a risky idea.
I would suggest, personally, before you say that, tomatoes, cloth sticks, hamburger. What's your idea?
It's tomatoes, one on each side, cloth sticks all in the middle, hamburger on top.
Gotcha.
And then like another tomato on the left, on the right, or on top of the hamburger. Who knows?
I think the hamburger is probably like the best balancing point for most things.
Yeah.
And then put all the like veggies on top of that tomato and it should be good. It's just cloth sticks are round, so they're probably gonna roll off if you're not careful is the main thing, so you want to put them on as much of a stable ground as you can, which is why I was like, oh no, she's doing them last. Wait, is that... No, that's not a shiny one, right?
I can't see one.
Okay. It was
No.
just the lighting was making it look weird to me.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I need my scissors.
Alright, let's make a sandwich. Cute boy.
Good girl.
Alright, we're gonna try it like this.
Man, you sure did get that one psychic sandwich in like one go, and now we're here.
The psychic one's easy.
Yeah. Ooh, that's tomato wanted to slide. Okay.
The burger.
Oh, oh, it's wiggling.
It is
Oh,
wiggling.
quickly, Penny. Careful. On top of the burger. Okay.
The burger.
And now the onions, you can stack them infinitely on top of each other. Ooh, okay.
Get rid of that, because it'll just knock everything off. Oh, what a delicious looking sandwich. I love how insane these sandwiches look. Alright, moment of truth. Alright, we're good. Although, we're not actually... Ooh, no we're not.
What?
It's catching power ice, not encounter power ice. We gotta do it again!
Oh no, what did you do wrong?
Some of the recipes are a little jank.
Oh god. Ow, jank.
Trial and error.
Oh no. Welcome to Penny Makes Sandwiches stream.
Yeah, baby. I have an idea.
Is your idea to kiss me?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. I think I know what it is.
Yeah?
Yeah. Tomato, onion, bell pepper, prosciutto.
Prosciutto.
Prosciutto. I hope. I could
Man,
use
I
the
haven't
salty
had
one.
prosciutto in ages.
Alright, we gotta make sure we do it like this. Alright. Everyone's none the wiser. Well, it's perfect, Jimmy. What are you talking about? Why would you make nervous
Just like
noises?
everything, balance, please. You know.
What's wrong?
Well, this actually might be pretty balanced.
Oh my god,
Penny!
the bread.
If you had tried to actually balance the bread, I think everything would have
Yeah,
stayed
same.
on.
Same.
But now you have to restart again because the onions went flying.
Yeah. I still want to look at it, you know? Because there's one onion. One onion made it on there.
Is it gonna give you what you need, though?
Who knows? No. It also came out wrong anyway. Alright. Okay.
Penny, I love you.
I love you. Hmm?
Mm.
Listen, I'll figure out what the what the shiny recipes are. Listen, Ice Cube, I love you. Please be shiny so I can let go of this hell. Uh... Do, do. Alright, well, prosciutto did work. So let's add that. Add the 2 cloth sticks. And then we'll go with a salty one in one of these. Why does the ice one have to be awkward, you know?
Yeah.
I know all the other recipes, like, work as intended. Or if they don't, I know what to change about them, roughly. That's a weird shape.
I mean, if it works.
Do. There we go. It's settled down now. Alright, I think I can actually put this on here.
Oh yeah, and I think it's actually stabilized things.
I actually behaved this time, yeah. Alright, we got it this time for sure. Right?
We'll see.
It actually looks like a real sandwich, unlike every other sandwich I made.
It's not some artistic BS.
Yeah. Well, even the other ones I make that, like, I put the top on, it's like, none of them look like sandwiches. Alright, there we go! Okay.
Save, save, save.
No,
Okay.
we don't save. Because, if the timer runs out, I don't know if it
Oh.
used my... Oh my god, look how big they are!
Kill.
Kill. No, the thing is we can't kill them because that'll end the outbreak.
Oh, right.
We gotta do it this way.
Where am I getting added?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, official.
Let's see. None by the looks of it right here. Come on. Where are the ice cubes? We're just waiting for them to appear. Like little TVs in the ocean. Traveling back home. For the World Cup.
Kenny, you're adorable.
You're adorable.
You're adorable.
Hmm?
I'm gonna kill this Caterpie.
Okay, kill him.
I
Kill
did.
him with great prejudice.
I'm trying to catch everything on Route 1. It's going to take me forever.
Yeah. That's okay,
So
baby.
keep
You're
running
my
into
forever
Caterpie.
boy. That's right. Got him.
I got you, though. That's okay. I'm going to that area.
No little pink lads. No little pink lads.
This area should have Bunnery.
Jamie,
Yeah,
you're cute. I love you.
you're cute. I love you.
You're a cutie boy. Let's see.
Cutie girl.
Where? Where are you?
I'm right here.
Okay, that's good.
You're good.
Come on, I've wanted a shiny ice cube since Sword and Shield. I was just too lazy to hunt them. We're gonna get one today. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be great.
You're great.
We're gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. No pink little heads over there.
Ooh, Spinnerack.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Didn't even know he was in this area. Oh, that's because he's nighttime. Ladybuzz morning time. That makes sense.
I do kind of wish that Spinnerack and Ariados were in this game. Because I really like them and I think they'd look really cool in this game.
Mm-hmm.
But we did get Tarantula, which is good, you know. I love Tarantula.
Yeah.
Spidops not so much. Come on. Give me a pig gland. Or I'll kill one of them. I'll do it. See? I killed one.
Man, you were so lucky with that flittle.
Yeah, no, I was. That flittle was instant. Come on. Pig. Little TV.
Oh, I killed that Rattata by accident. Oops.
Oops.
Oops,
You know,
oops.
If I had the shiny charm, this would be, like... This would be, like, already a done deal. Like, I probably already have it by now if I had the shiny charm.
Do you know how to get the shiny charm?
Complete the Pokedex.
Oh.
Same as every game.
Wasn't sure if it was different for whatever reason.
Nah.
That's gonna take a while.
It won't take that long. I'm like 100 off.
True.
And most of them are evolutions, and, like, consider this. I have Eevee, but none of the Eevee evolutions.
Yeah, and those are all, like, in the overworld, too. Like, Iris was collecting them that way.
Yeah. So that's like 7 EVs that I, 7 Pokemon I already don't need to worry about. I have every single version exclusive Pokemon, at least available to me in some way or another. So that's another one I don't need to worry about. Or another, like, a large amount I don't need to worry about.
Have you done, like, the gates?
No.
With those keys?
That one's gonna take a bit, because obviously I want to do it with Iris, so...
Yeah.
And you can do them at any point, it just requires finding all the stakes in the ground and going in there and actually getting them and stuff. And part of the reason I wanted to do some of the school stuff is if you talk to one of the staff, they mark all the locations of the gates on your map.
Oh, nice.
And they're like, don't go there. And you're like, well, I did.
Too late, bitch.
Yeah. Doesn't tell you where the fucking stakes are, though. Of which there are 8 for each one. I'm pretty sure I have like 6 or 7 of the ones for the purple gate.
Mm-hmm.
And then barely any for any of the others.
Spinnerack, stop showing up. I just want a Baniri or a Pichu.
For Mewy.
I will peck you to death.
Banuri.
Baniri.
Banuri. Also, one day, I'll actually have like a proper microphone and stuff instead of this shitty headset that I can use to like have like good audio quality. And another day, I'll have like cleared sinuses so I don't sound like shit.
You're cute.
You're cute.
Mm.
I
Oh, I'm definitely gonna kill this Rattata by accident, aren't I?
Hmm? I know I definitely want to like get better at just like talking to myself, at just rambling about things that like are happening in the game, out of the game, just like random like topics of interest that I'm interested in, like that I can bring up. But I'm really bad at that. But it's something I really
What was
want
the
to get
last
better
isekai you read or watched?
at. The last one I read. Ooh, okay. So I've been reading stuff for a little bit. There's an isekai manhwa that I was reading today, in fact, that I hadn't seen before. The name is just like the name is something along the lines of like mage at the Battle Mage Academy or something. The names are usually a lot simpler with the manhwa than they are with the Japanese isekai ones. It's interesting. It's just about a guy who was a grad student and fucking hated the grad student life and was like, all right, I'm never gonna see a school ever again. And then he gets run over, you know,
Yeah.
immediately on graduation day. And now he's going to go to a magic school, and his whole thing is that like he because he's experienced with the school life, despite being born as like a noble and stuff in this world, he's like just able to like deal with all of the bullshit that comes with like school life specifically, like like, you know, that everyone gets their own like dorm room, right, in the dormitory, right? And it's like a pretty simple room, but it's kind of like big, right? It's just a big like room. It's got like a place to eat, a desk, a bed, and like a wardrobe, right? And he's just like, wow, this is pretty good compared to like, you know, before. Meanwhile, all the other nobles are like, there's nothing here. Ah. Yeah. His goal is just to get good grades so that he can live easily with money.
Nice.
It's a little silly.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's fun. The only isekai I've been really reading lately is on Topaz, Not So Wicked Stepmother. The so is spelled SEW.
I see.
It's about this woman who in her previous life was like a clothes designer for like children, and she was really obsessed with like fairy tales and that kind of stuff, and she did children's clothing because like she didn't view herself as someone who could be like as pretty as a princess, but she loved like helping little girls and little children feel all pretty like
Hell
that. And one of her favorite stories was Snow White, and then she dies and gets reincarnated as the evil stepmother from Snow White. When Snow White's like a little girl, like 6, and she's like, shit, Snow White's life is horrible. I'm going to be the best fucking mother to this child. And it's
Yeah.
just really sweet and wholesome. The dad
Hell
is
yeah.
real shit, but you can kind of tell, oh, he's gonna be the love interest later, isn't he? But the focus is mostly on the mother-daughter relationship, and it's just really sweet and cute.
Yeah. That's good.
She also has this quirk because, you know, she's the evil stepmother where when she's like really happy and starts smiling, she looks really creepy to everyone else. So whenever she sees like, you know, Snow White being like super happy, she just starts getting like this creepy smile on her face and everyone's like, "Oh no, what's she plotting? Did she just like slip poison into Snow White's drink? Oh no, we knew she was evil. We knew she actually hated this child, and no, she's just in absolute bliss right now."
That's very good. That's yeah. I might read that. That's very funny.
Yeah, it's great.
Meanwhile, I am among the penguins. I am a National Geographic show.
March of the Penguins.
Yeah.
Let me try another patch of grass. Maybe I'll have better luck down here. Serby, say I can get it in here.
Come on. Come on.
Here's Route 1. Here's
Show
Route
me
1.
a pink lad.
It should be in here.
That's a cloister.
Let me see. Yeah, in here I should be able to find Baneri. Why am I not finding Baneri? It's like a 10% catch rate. Or a 10% encounter rate. Where the fuck are all the Baneri?
But airy.
Or at least a Pichu.
But airy.
Why? I keep finding Grubbin.
Grubbin. I love Grubbin.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
He's just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
He's waiting for the bus.
Yeah.
Just like
I'm
Jamie.
waiting for you. No! I'm usually waiting for the train.
Yeah, but you have terrible bus luck.
I do have terrible bus luck. There's another goddamn Spinnerack, which I will now kill.
Kill!
What does Route 2 have? Would I have better luck on Route 2? Let's see. South exit. It's in the Mele Sea.
Come on, show me a funny little pink penguin. Please? Please!
Please!
You can do it. I believe in you. You can do this. You can do it. You can win! You feel great. You feel great. The sunrise over the Penguin Beach. The Gastrodon. 1 ice cube, 3 ice cube, 4 ice cube, 5 ice cube, 6 ice cube, 7 ice cube, 8 ice cube, 9 ice cube. There are many waiting on the beach. What will they find? in this new land.
Penny.
Yes.
Hmm? Hee hee.
Hee 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 ha ha ha.
Hee hee hoo hoo. Pee pee poo poo.
Come on now. Show me the goddamn little guy.
Why? Where's the bunny? Why do I keep running into Ratatas?
It's just more common. One
Like,
ice
it's
cube,
a
two ice
double
cube,
the
three ice
rate,
cube.
but I'm running into them so much and not a single Baniri. Where are the Baniri?
That's a good question, JB.
They're supposed to be in this area. I looked at night, they still show up. Same rate. Oh, I found a Pichu.
Fuck yeah.
Alright. Flying is not very effective against electric, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Oh yeah, it says not very effective anyway, so let me try Peck and hopefully I don't kill it. Oh, that was close. Now I will use a Premier Ball because he's a little guy.
He's just a little guy.
Here we go. Pichu was caught.
Speaking of little guys, where's my little guy?
I'm right here.
Yeah, you are. In my arms.
Yeah.
But also, where's my fucking ice cube?
Hiding.
Give me my pig little guy.
Alright, I'm gonna save now that I caught Pichu at least.
Don't you look at me like that.
Looks at you.
You could look at me like that, Jimmy. I was talking to the ice cube.
Fuck you, Rattata, go away.
Alright, yep, okay. Done here.
Oh my god, another Ratata. I just want a rabbit.
It's okay, Jimmy. You'll get the rabbit, I'll get the penguin.
And you'll get my heart.
Yeah, you've already got mine.
Hmm.
Ooh. Penguin. Penguin.
Well, there's another bird.
I have seen many penguins, none of whom are the one I am after. Find him. Search to the corners of the globe, and also this beach. Search this beach.
What's my funny little owl stats actually summary?
Scour the beaches till you can find them.
Has a gentle.
That little guy. With a funny little head. Those are hopping. What's it up? What's the men? And women? And other? We're searching. For a penguin with a pink TV for a head. Do you think you could take on this challenge?
Yes.
Speak now. Or die.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
One day we'll find it.
Yeah. I have 7 minutes left of sandwich. I haven't tested whether or not it saves after you finish a sandwich, so I have to check that. That's a chancey. You think just because you're pig, you're what I need? No. I'm after a little cube boy. Look at him. He's got a cube for a head. But that's not the right one. For you see, that one is not pig. And what I require for my army is a pig little man. The TV for a head. Within the next 5 minutes. That's right. You too could join the glorious, illustrious Starlight Army. Hashtag not military propaganda. I just want a funny penguin. Let's see. No, it's fine. We still got this. Hoorah! I'm sitting in a really awkward, shitty position right now.
Penny, no, your poor body.
Well, it's not like shitty. It's just awkward. I just have my hands way above my my head, controlling the controller. Or I lean back slightly too far on my chair. Bless you.
Thank you.
You got 3 minutes. Ugh. You'd think I'd be able to fucking find one by now. But apparently not. listen, just because you're being a little bitch about showing up, it doesn't mean I don't still love you. Come on. You're my little pog champ.
Penny, I love you so much.
I love you, Jamie. Can you tell the shiny to show up?
Shiny, show up for my Penny.
Thank you.
Hmm? No problem.
Let's see if it shows up on the next reset. Jamie said you gotta show up.
Show up.
Hup. Come on. Alright, it seems like it's not here on this reset. And I have a minute left, so I've probably got like 2, maybe 3 resets left if I'm lucky.
Damn. Can you also tell the Baneri to show up for me, please?
Hey, Baneri, show up.
Thank you, Penny.
You're welcome.
Hmm?
Okay. Right, looks like this is gonna be the last one.
Caterpie, you have the same rate as a Baneri. Why did you show up? No!
Well, we're out of sandwich.
Damn.
Damwich.
Sandwich.
Alright, I'm gonna test to see if it saves after you make a sandwich like properly. When you leave the sandwich screen.
Hmm.
Mm?
Hmm? The Baneri isn't showing up, Penny. I cried.
Jimmy, no. Jamie.
Hmm?
Mm.
Penny.
No. Fuck. What am I doing?
It was the sticks and the prosciutto.
Yeah. Okay. It doesn't consume my sandwich ingredients.
Mm.
As long as I don't save.
Yeah. My question is, does it save your, like, countdown timer when you, like, save and leave the game?
It does not. I tried that.
Alright, gotcha.
Before. Which is why I didn't save after making the sandwich. Because if you save and quit, you lose the timer.
Gotcha. Now you just gotta do what you did last time and make the perfect sandwich that doesn't fall apart. And that actually looks like a sandwich.
Well, we're not getting that far. I'm
Oh,
sure.
so far it's fine. Like, I think this is one you could actually put the top on.
Good enough.
Yeah! Baby, it stayed on.
It's, you know. Hi.
It's providing Baniri!
Oh, hell yeah. Do 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 do.
No, Baniri, get in the Pokeball, please. I will kill you.
I will kill you.
As in, if I attack, it will kill.
Lamau.
I'm too high level.
Alright, we're all done picnicking, baby.
Don't have any Premier Balls left. Just get into the Pokeball, please.
Alright, we've got another half an hour on our clock here.
There we go. I got the Baniri. I need to save. I think with that, I've got everything on this route that I can get at this point, at least in this area.
Oh.
Yeah, I have. Other than, like, SOS battle type Pokemon.
Yeah. It called it its friend. Level 400 Salamence.
Yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna go get Wingull, Inkay, and Slowpoke from the outskirts.
There's just an Espeon there. So it's just running. I do hope Chad's having a fun time just chilling out while we do the equivalent of nothing in Pokemon.
Yeah.
We'll get back to class after we found Shiny Ice Cube and ran out the clock on this sandwich. Which, you know, hopefully won't take hours upon hours upon hours.
Why would it do that?
Oh, I don't know.
Let's try a Leaf Edge on the Wingull.
Oh,
Not
oh,
too bad.
Jimmy!
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Pink!
oh, there he is!
Pinkman!
Get him.
Jesse Pinkman!
Finally. It's
Finally.
been 10,000 years.
Yeah, look at him! Hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And it's a girl, that's what I wanted.
And now once you catch it, you can move on to one of the other Pokemon on your list
Yeah.
of ice types that you want to try.
I really hope this thing doesn't have anything that it can use to hurt itself.
Maybe just to be safe, throw a Pokeball at it now?
Yeah. Heal Ball.
Because it's pink.
Yeah. Fuck.
Alright. Well, now you get to see one of its moves.
It's got Headbutt.
Not too bad.
I'm probably fine. Freeze Dry? Yeah, that's fine.
Oh no.
Amnesia, Snow Escape, Freeze Dry, and Headbutt. Well, it can't hurt itself.
Yep.
Fuck yeah! It's pink!
Fuck yeah.
I love her.
It doesn't want to get in the ball.
No. Probably be easier if I used a different ball.
But the snow stopped.
But I want to catch it in the heal ball for the aesthetics.
Mm.
And
Maybe
also,
switch to your Gardelade, because it's higher level, so it might be easier to catch it
I don't
comparative.
think that does anything.
I don't know.
I've never heard that ever ever matter.
Like, I feel like it does, because like, the amount of times it's been, like, super easy for me to, like, just throw a Pokeball at a lower level Pokemon when I'm using one of my high level boys.
That's
Like,
fair.
I'll look it up.
I'm still not. Yeah, I'm
Pokemon
still not sure.
catch
But yeah, then we have
rate,
Ice Skew. I'll name that later. I don't have a name for you yet.
level. Does level affect catch rate?
Okay, so now I'm gonna go to where Citadel is because I want a shiny Citadel into a Cititan. Citadel. They appear just about fucking everywhere, but I'll go to Medali first. Hell yeah! We gotta change the Pokemon we're hunting real quick though. Citadel. Gotta save that. Do this. Wham!
Okay, apparently level does not affect it. I don't know why then.
Okay, we're gonna go up the mountain. We're gonna see if we can find a good spot.
Iris if Kissy.
Hell yeah!
She redeemed Kissy.
Hell
I
yeah!
love Iris.
Same.
She's like super cool.
Yeah, she's super good.
I can't believe we're dating the coolest girl in the world, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, it'd be easier if I just went to the top of the mountain, actually. Look at Citadel, though. Look at him. He's a baby.
He's a baby.
He's a baby, and I love them.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's just fly up to the top. We should be able to find Citadels a lot easier up and around. I don't know what the best place to find Citadel is, though, considering the whole goddamn mountain is ice.
There's so many Wingles.
Wiggle! Wiggle!
Wingle.
Wiggle!
You're so silly. I love you.
I love you.
Oh, there's
Cubchoo.
an Inkay. Cubchoo.
Look at all the Citadel! Alright, this seems like a pretty decent spot.
Yeah, there are going to be other ice types, though. So, you know, maybe keep an eye out while you're here in case you see any shinies of other ice types, you know?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like maybe like a Cubchoo or something. I don't know.
Why would you suggest that Pokemon, JB?
I don't know.
That's a weird suggestion.
I'm weird like that. I'm weird sometimes, you know? I'm a weird little guy.
Hold on.
Yeah, flat surface. Bears.
There we go. Okay. There's probably a better, like, maybe down there would be better.
Maybe. Yo, dog is playing?
Dog.
A dog?
Our dog.
What the dog doing?
Playing video games.
Cubchoo.
Cubchoo. Alright, maybe here seems better, actually. Let's just wander around for a little bit until we find, like,
Yeah.
a nice, like, wide open space like this, where more than just one citadel was spawned. So there's, like, a whole host of Snizel. Uh... Let's just see if there's, like, a... Yeah, just the whole ass mountain, alright.
Yep.
Yep.
The whole bitch.
The whole bitch. Well, nothing to do except just be here, I guess.
Picnic.
Pick. Oh, right, yeah, I'm on a Pokemon. Bear tick.
Bear.
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 See, no, just because there are so many, I am gonna. So if we're looking at it like this, right? You can also find them down here as well.
Mm.
So maybe if we go here?
Yeah, maybe at the outskirts where there's gonna be less of other ice types.
Yeah.
He does not want to climb this.
No, he is being a little fussy. Citadel?
Tato, you did save after getting your shiny, right?
Yeah.
Right, just making sure.
I'll do it again in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Citadel.
Oh, there's some up here.
There's actually quite a few up here.
Maybe this would be a good place to spawn them.
If we can... If we can. Ooh! Right here in the middle.
Nice. You're cold.
Yeah.
There's an Avalugg with its babies.
Yeah. Okay, no, this place is too small. The Pokemon aren't spawning while I'm here. Dillyburb.
Ah, there's the Slowpoke I was looking for.
Cryogonal. Cryogonal's a little awkward because you have to check his eyes.
Mmm.
Because his eyes are orange. Citadel. Oh yeah, this is the hand.
Get in the Pokeball!
No. I'm too slow. Ah!
You wanna say hi?
He did.
There's a bunch of them here, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe try resetting this area?
How goes the shiny hunt? Pretty good. We got 2 shinies so far. We have Flittle, and we have Ice Skew. We're currently on the search for the next 15 minutes to try and find Citadel, but because there's ice types fucking everywhere, it's being a little bit difficult.
I'm hoping she accidentally finds a Cubchoo instead.
Yeah. Jamie's a Cubchoo apologizer.
He's just a little guy.
He is just a little guy. I do like him. Oh, I'm not even on that
And
big
he's
of a
a
slope.
violet colored, or not violet, he's lavender colored too, which is my favorite color.
Yeah. You're my favorite color, Jamie. The color of husband. They're all surrounding one snob.
They're gonna gang up on him, no.
Hop. There's 3 Citadel here. Oh, there's the other 2. Dillyborb. Oh my god, that's a lot of Dillyborb.
Orb.
A whole Varoom? And a Vavaroom? Vavavoom, rather? Let's just search around here. Yeah, the more I do this, the more I think it might be easier just to run around.
Wow.
Little man. Just in the wild.
I'm your little man in the wild.
Yeah. I love you.
I love you though.
That's not a shiny Glaceon. Crabominable. Just walked into my way. Citadel. Citadel. Okay, he looked a little more lavender than he actually is. I think his beard is also lavender.
Mm. Oh, I have to search into trainer school now. Zora's apparently appearing there.
Hell yeah.
I need a Zorua.
Yeah, you do.
It's legally required.
Yeah.
Mm?
Citadel. Hello. Don fan. There's a whole little group of them. Kill.
Kill.
Kill. Kill them all. Take their grease. Citadel. Okay, this seems like a pretty good place.
Pretty good.
You're perfect.
Oh no, she's asserting her dominance. Well, this Meowth does not want to get in the Pokeball.
Meow.
Meow. Wait,
Meow.
Okay, that's a normal Citadel. It's just for a second it
Yeah,
looked
the lighting-
gray, the
the-
one under the tree.
The lighting could get a little weird.
I have caught the Meowth.
Good. Enslave him. Put him to work in your dark army, James. The dark army. The Darmy. The fuck?
Darmy mommy.
Yeah. Kill them. Do it.
Penny, no.
I will kill them all.
Penny, no.
Evil. Sorry, Jamie. I'm evil now.
Good girl.
Evil.
Oh, good girl.
I require bones.
Penny, no.
I need the bones, Jamie.
Well, have any boys? I ate them all already.
Hey, Jamie. Alright, now that I've kissed you, I've been taught to kill them all. Kill them. Damn it.
Alright, he flinched and couldn't move, and then I peck him and kill him.
Ah! Our little tiny bear.
Bear, no! Don't hurt him!
I actually going to run because it'll waste less time.
No, thank God.
These whales die. Alright, fine. These whales die.
Where's the Zorua? Well, there's a Magnemite, but they have a lower chance, so I don't know why the Magnemite showed up.
The bear died as collateral damage, actually. Iron Valiant just kind of went for the throat. Oh, it's an Espartha.
Alright, he flinched and couldn't move. Then I'm going to Leaf Edge.
Leaf my edge.
Okay.
Sweet. Oh,
What
cool,
does
a
that
bot.
mean, Penny?
Hey, Jamie.
Oh yeah, bot in chat.
Yeah, can you ban the sign of our success?
Alright, let me just... Alright, we're going to... ban... And we're going to report... It is spam... And a scam and a bot. I wish I could select more than just one.
Spam, scam, bot.
Spam bot.
5 minutes
Lock
remain.
user. Close. There we go. I did it. I did my job.
Hell yeah, that's Jamie.
Now Magnemite get in the fucking Pokeball.
He did his job, Magnemite. He's gotta get in the ball now.
Well, you convinced him.
I'm very good at convincing people. And Magnemite.
Yeah. You're my perfect princess, actually. Oh, my baby's learning Razor Leaf. Razor Leaf.
Jamie turned
I'll
into a
forget
YouTube
Leaf
poop.
Edge. I words are hard.
I know, Jamie. It's okay. I love you.
Oh, I drank too much ginger ale and now I have the burpees.
Burpee boy.
My body does not like fizzly things and sodas, which is why normally I try to shake it to kill all the carbonation because I just want the taste. Which Iris hates when I do that because she likes the carbonation. But that's besides the point. But I didn't do it this time because I was lazy. And I also forgot that this wasn't one of my flat ones where I've opened it like a week ago.
Yeah. Citadel. You are very cute, but you're not what I'm after. You're not shiny, Citadel.
Well, I need to go heal up my Pokemon. What am I running into?
I need to go kill these ones. Die.
Oh, that's just a Meowth. Alright. Like, Zorua isn't going to be disguised, is it? Because every time a Meowth shows up, I'm like, I'm gonna astonish it to make sure it's not a Zorua.
I don't
Nope.
know.
It's just a Meowth. Alright, run. Oh, God. Excuse me.
Jamie.
I'm full of fizzle.
Yeah. Fizzly boy.
Yeah. Where is Lily? Please heal up my baby. Thank you. Back to hunting for Zorua. I will not progress until I find Zorua. That is a promise.
What's a JB?
Partially because I need something that can actually fight this teacher lady, because she has a Litleo that kills me.
Ah, problems.
Yes, indeed. So I need an actual Pokemon that I can keep on my team. That or I need to heavily overlevel my goddamn owl. Which, I mean, like, I'm on the road to doing that too while I'm at it, because I kill everything I run into that I have already caught, rather.
JB's showing his dominance. He craves
Yeah.
blood.
Kill. Main kill. This is just a normal Meowth. I'm going to peck it.
Another 2 minutes. If I can find Citadel within 2 minutes, that's pretty good.
You're pretty good.
You're always good. You're perfect.
Zorua, please show up.
Yeah, I hope people understand how fucking busted sandwiches are for shiny hunting.
Supposed to be here in the Route 1 trainer school. Any time of the day. I'm just running into Meowths is the problem. 'Cause they have a fucking 50% rate.
That's not good.
And then Magnemite and Grimer both have a 10% rate. I've only run into a Magnemite. And then Zorua is supposed to be a 30% rate. But again, Meowths are just everywhere.
Yeah.
Meowth, you will die now. Razor Leaf. Fucking avoided the attack. Of course it did.
Hooray! Ha! Citadel, Citadel, Sneasel, Citadel, Fanpy, Citadel.
Another Magnemite. You have a lower rate. Why?
It's a Zorua.
I'm using Astonish to find out. Nope, it's just a Magnemite. I'll run from this because it's more of a pain than it's worth to try to kill a Magnemite.
Valid. Cannot see.
Another fucking Magnemite? Are you kidding me?
That one's definitely Zorua, right?
Astonish. Just a Magnemite.
Oops.
Run. Where's the Grimers in that case? Like, God. I haven't seen a single Grimer or a single Zora, and they're supposed to be in this. There's a Zora!
Oh, okay, we're out of time.
Alright, Zorua just shows up as itself. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna use Astonish to get it down a little bit, because that's not gonna be very effective.
Alright. So,
Alright.
we've run out of time on the ice food.
I'm gonna try Peck and hope it's not super strong. Okay, it's fine. He's got a good defense. Now I'm gonna use my one heal ball and hope he agrees to go into the Pokeball because it's the only heal ball I have.
You got this.
No, god damn it!
Oh,
I'm gonna have to
no.
catch him in a normal Pokeball. He didn't want to be fancy.
No. You got this, Jimmy. I believe in
It
you.
was the only heal ball my mom gave me. Oh, he really does not want to go into this Pokeball.
Okay, we're gonna turn off the currently hunting for now because we're back at the academy. Back
Time
at
to
the
go to
academy.
school.
I think if you're
I got him.
hell yeah. I think if you're down for this, GB,
Yeah.
let's do 2 more full classes and be done, since you know that's 4 classes and 2 shinies.
Yeah.
That's pretty
By
good.
the way, what should I name my Zorua?
What gender? What gender is it?
He's a boy.
He's a boy?
Yeah.
You should name him you should name him part of me wants to say Rouge, like red.
Mmm. Rouge. How do I spell that?
Rouge.
R-O-G-E.
Rouge.
R-O-U-G.
Yeah.
Thank you, Penny.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take history first.
Oh, yeah. I love history.
I love you.
That'll probably give us some lore.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it. Because it, yeah, pretty much. Do. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now a part of history. Today we'll continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented us. About 2,000 years ago, this region came under the rule of the Paldean Empire. Historical accounts describe the Paldean Emperor as being quite the dictator. This emperor also zealously believed the legend of the treasure that rests deeper than Area Zero. I must mention that the civilizations of our ancestors were not as developed as ours is today. People back then were far more likely to believe in mysterious legends, magic, and beings beyond human comprehension, like Pokemon. In an attempt to gain the power to stand against Paldea's neighboring countries, the Emperor sent people in droves to join the hunt for the fabled treasure of Area Zero. Ah, perfect timing. Perfect time to make eye contact, young Penny. Answer me this. Approximately how many years ago was it that the Paldean Empire began to rule this region? It's about 2,000 years ago, like you said. That is correct. You are surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you're listening intently to my lecture. The answer is about 2,000 years ago, that is when the great era of exploration began. However, it is said that not a single adventurer sent out by the Emperor ever reached the depths of Area Zero. Was it the punishing journey itself that barred their way, or perhaps some unknown creature? The resounding failure of this great era of exploration almost certainly heightened the air of mystery surrounding the crater. Oh, what I wouldn't give to explore Area Zero in its untouched state at that time. I suppose I can only hope for the swift invention of a time machine. Oh, is it time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. Since today's lesson, we'll unravel more history's enigmas together next time. Ha!
Wow, Penny, I immediately ran into another Zoro when I came back to the area, and it's higher level and a girl.
Lamau. Lamau.
Lamau. I'm gonna do a switch out
You're
and
cute.
kill it so that my little guy can level up.
Yeah. Do. Do. Greetings, Wendelson. Whatever you did yesterday is now part of history. Today we continue to remember the marvels that history has presented us. As you should remember from our last class, Area Zero's great era of exploration began about 2,000 years ago. This era lasted for approximately 1,000 years, but not a single soul was able to venture all the way to the deepest reaches of Area Zero. Having poured much of its human and financial resources into the exploration of Area Zero for so long, the Paldean Empire fell into decline. 200 years later, or 800 years ago, the Empire and its surrounding nations united into one entity. This was the formation of Paldea as we know it today. Ah yes, this very academy where you're now filling your young minds with knowledge was also apparently established at that time. In fact, the school building, though certainly having undergone repairs throughout the years, is just as it was when it was built so long ago. This very structure is a piece of history. Yeah, the things of old are truly splendid. I would certainly prefer it to not have the Pokeball portion, though, a relatively new addition. Perfect timing to make eye contact, Young Penny. Let's see if you've been listening. How many years ago was this academy of ours established? About 800 years ago. See, the look of concentration in your face was indeed just that. I hate nothing more than when a student only pretends to listen. This academy was constructed exactly 805 years ago, to be precise. In other words, your academy here is 805 years old. At the time, it offered state-of-the-art facilities and a uniquely innovative curriculum. As such, people used to say, those seeking knowledge need look no further than the grapes of Paldea. That's right, they were referring to Uber Academy. They said that this proverb of sorts was even used outside of the Paldea region. Okay.
I guess we're gonna have to remember the Grapes of Paldea quote for the final,
Probably, yeah.
if I were to guess.
Alright, let's take the history midterm.
Here's a Grimer.
I wonder what they say in Pokemon Scarlet, because I assume it's not the grapes of Paldea, because, you know, the school emblem is not grapes, but like an orange. Summon your historical knowledge from the dark recesses of your mind and answer the questions. What is the name of the geological formation in the center of Paldea? The Great Crater of Paldea. What was long believed to rest in the depths of Area Zero? Treasure. Treasure! How many years ago did the Paldean Empire begin to rule this region? About 2,000 years ago. How many years ago was this academy built? 805 years ago. Those seeking knowledge need look no further than the grapes of Paldea. You may ask me scores from the front desk. Alright, okay.
No, my little guy.
Little guy?
He got hurt and died from poison.
No.
Because I'm trying to catch this stupid Grimer.
You got this, my boy. Also, I passed.
Hell yeah, you did. You're a smart girl.
You're a smart boy.
You're my cutie girl.
Hee hee hoo ha ha.
Hee hee hoo ha ha.
Ting tang walla walla bing bang.
Ooh ee hoo ha ha.
Ting tang walla bing bang. Walla. Fuck. Ting tang walla walla bing bang, I think is how it goes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
However, emerging your ability to concentrate has been spectacularly derailed by my midterm. I suppose changing things up for fun and variety may be a good idea every now and then. So allow me to tell you an old fairy tale that has been passed down in Paldea for generations. Once upon a time there was a king who very much enjoyed collecting treasure. He was particularly fond of treasures from other countries. One day, a merchant from the east heard rumors of this king and came to meet him. The merchant laid out 4 treasures in front of the treasure-loving king. The 4 treasures were as follows: a vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. Ah, I see. Seeing such
These are gonna be the Pokemon, aren't
yeah. Seeing such rarities before him, the king leaped for joy. He showered the merchant with gold coins and claimed all 4 of the treasures for himself. Answer me this. I said that one of the treasures was a set of tablets. What do you think these tablets were? Wooden planks for writing on. Correct, your daily pursuit of knowledge serves you well. These particular tablets were wooden and used as a writing medium in the East in ancient times. As you may know, they fell out of popular use as paper became more universally available. For the king to consider these paper substitute treasures, they must have been of superb quality. That, or perhaps they had some amazingly profound teachings written on them. So the king obtained these 4 treasures, and on that very night, it said a terrible disaster rained down upon his castle, reducing it to rubble by dawn. If you're interested in how the story ends, you may come see me outside class hours.
Ooh, let's do that.
I'll be doing that once I've done the final exam.
Gotcha.
What class would you like to take? History 5. I think the classes are all very interesting.
You're very interesting.
Jamie, you're cute.
You're cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What we did yesterday is now part of history. Today we'll continue to reveal the marvels that history has rendered to us. I trust that you all remember our lesson from before the midterm exam concerning the great crater of Paldea and its interior Area Zero. This mysterious crater captured the imaginations of many, including the former Paldean emperor. 200 years ago, a group of explorers claimed to have finally reached its depths. The name of the team that achieved this great feat was the Area Zero Expedition. The team is said to have been made up of Paldea's best and brightest. Skilled battlers, brilliant researchers, talented individuals of all kinds. Among the list of team members was the name of a man who was an author and brilliant natural historian, Heath. After returning from the expedition to Area Zero, he used his literary talent to record the events of the expedition and publish them. See if you're paying attention. What's the name of the team? The Area Zero Expedition. The correct name of the record of their activities written by the expedition member Heath can be found in bookstores and the like even today. This record is now known as the Violet Book. At the time, the entire region of Paldea was absolutely buzzing about Area Zero. The Violet Book was so popular that practically everyone had a copy. However, the book itself was full of fantastical descriptions and illustrations of things that could never be thought of as real. The masses began to call Heath a liar. Even the truth of the expedition making it to the bottom of the crater was called into question. The Violet Book was condemned to the shelves of used bookstores as just another book of wild paranormal stories. There's a copy of one on our bookshelves on the ground floor of the entrance hall. Feel free to have a read if you're interested in it. Yeah, we did that earlier. He's cute. History 6.
My Zora was beating up a cat.
Fuck yeah, kill it.
You're cute.
You're cute. What we did yesterday is now part of history. Today is our last class, so I'd like to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us one last time. In our last class, I taught you about the Area Zero expedition of 200 years ago, correct? The last 200 years is not that long ago. Not that long ago at all. How unfortunate that our history lessons must march so inexorably towards the future. Would it not be more of an adventure to march towards the past instead? To start from our present and study history in reverse? That might be hard to follow. Indeed, it may be difficult to understand the flow of events, how one thing leads to another if we were to trace history in reverse. I suppose I have no choice but to let the flow of time carry us toward the future. In this last class of ours, I shall fill your minds with the history of the terrestrial phenomenon. The technology behind terror orbs has its origins in Area Zero. Even after the Area Zero expedition was supposedly reached the crater's deepest depths, others continued to explore that area, and around 140 years ago, Pokemon cloaked in a mysterious light were discovered there. As you may have already guessed, these were in fact terrestrialized Pokemon. However, when those who discovered the Pokemon brought them out of Area Zero, the light faded and the terrestrial phenomenon remained a mystery for quite some time. However, 10 years ago, that might as well be present day, a certain some of you have definitely heard of unraveled this mystery.
Is it you?
It's Turo. Correct, I think that you, a new transfer to our academy, could correctly answer this question. You know, I meant his AI robot who went into the time machine and...
Her hair's so twitchy.
Yeah. It must be very diligent. Approximately 10 years ago, a professor named Turo unraveled the mystery of the terrestrial phenomenon. He discovered that the shining crystals down in Area Zero, or rather the energy they emit, is what causes Pokemon to terrestrialize. This led sorry.
Just a penny to coughing.
This led the professor to invent Terra Orb technology and to develop a practical use for it. This technology was then shared with both the Pokemon League and our academy. Rumor has it that Director Clavel was one of the researchers on the professor's team. This story is much less exciting now that someone we all know appears in it. Modern history truly is dull, isn't it?
You got your test now.
Yeah. History final. Yeah, no, I definitely need to take a to end the stream soon.
Gotcha.
It's time for our final examination. Summon your historical knowledge from the dark recesses of your mind and answer the questions. What is the area within the Great Crater of Paldea called? Area 0. How many years ago was this academy founded? 805 years ago. Which of these did not appear in the Paldean fairy tale about 4 treasures? A folding fan. Which Area 0 expedition member wrote the record of the team's activities? Heath. How many years ago did Professor Turo invent the Terra Orbs? 10. Must you excuse that last question? It is too shallow and ridiculous to be on a history test, but alas, the directive forced me to include it. Yeah, no. Not only is that an old Pokeball, it had Professor Lavender was on the board behind her as well.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
Fun little detail, yeah. It's great.
Alright, so now... Oh, she's like here. Yeah, there she is. Why, is this Penny from what, Class 1A? Are you perhaps interested in the rest of the old tale I told you in class? Yeah. It's convenient that you would take the bait I presented in class. A vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. After obtaining these 4 treasures, the king's castle was destroyed. Why, you ask? Because these 4 treasures were actually 4 Pokemon. As these Pokemon were passed from human hand to human hand as treasures, they slowly became tainted by hubris and greed. Finally, after coming in contact with the rapacity of the king at the time, they awakened as disasters and began to rampage out of control. The king called for renowned Pokemon wielders to defend the country, and after a fierce battle, these incarnations of disaster were quelled. It is said that these 4 Pokemon were then sealed away somewhere in Paldea. So what do you think? Would you say this story is just make-believe? Nope. Very astute of you. I've read many historical disaster reports, personal journals, and the like. There is much to support the truth of this story. If I'm able to prove the story's veracity myself, I will be sure to let you know. Let's just check. Okay. Still entrance hall. Penny, the time has come. The cursed treasures, the 4 Pokemon of ruin. They exist! And I stumbled upon the truth in the newspaper of all places. Ha! An interview piece with the carpenter, no less. Pokemon wielders apparently used sacred stakes to seal these treasures of ruin in shrines. There is a separate shrine for each of the 4 Pokemon, and 8 stakes driven into the ground in the area surrounding each shrine to keep the power of ruin at bay. Yup. In other words, if all the stakes for a given shrine were to be removed, it would release the Pokemon held inside. Don't you think it'd be nice to free those Pokemon from the confines of their little shrines, Benny? Yeah, dude.
Free them!
Yeah. Kind soul, I see. You're proving truly useful. According to a descendant of the Pokemon wielders in the story, you must have a bond with Pokemon in order to remove the stakes. I'm sure someone as Pokemon savvy as yourself would have no trouble at all with that. You can choose for yourself whether to believe me or not, but I will mark the locations of the shrines on your map. I'd rather go myself, of course, but skipping out on my classes to go adventuring seems to have made the director a little suspicious of me. You think you could think of it as part of your treasure hunt. Treasures of ruin are still treasures, after all. I hope you will investigate these shrines if you are at all inclined to do so. Do 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 do.
I'm gonna beat up the teacher now. I've given both of my Pokemon Norin. I've trained up Zorua. I've got this.
Unleash hell, destroy the school. The school is good. It's fine. It's
What's the? Why are you doing this the last class?
Yeah, look, there they are.
Yeah.
You can now fly to them. Grass
Fly
with
to
a...
me.
Okay. Ice red.
You get your passport first, though, Penny.
Yeah, I do. Ground blight. And fire scourge. I'll just fly here, just... Oh, I can't call flying taxis inside.
Lamau.
Lamau.
Good job, Penny.
Because, like, I don't think I've opened any of them, right? And I'm obviously not going to do any of it until Iris is here.
Yeah, but you want to see how they're looking so far and where they're at.
Yeah. Alright, so... Let's go to the one where I have the most stakes. Which is... Oh, why does it do this? Why does it always turn the camera, the map around? Grass with a... Yeah, we're almost there.
Yeah.
And then there's... Because there's one on the southeast, west, and north, of course.
I did it. I beat the teacher.
Fuck yeah. Alright, the yellow one is not looking as, free. I don't think I even found this one. Yeah, I can't fly to it, that's why I... Hold on. Probably easier if I just flew close by. The 4 directions. Yeah. I was gonna take 2 classes, but I think I'll just check on all of these things and be done. If that sounds good to Jamie.
Yeah. I liked streaming with you, Penny. It was fun.
Yeah, I want to do more.
Mm. Mm.
But Foist. There it is. Wow, I have almost done this one. It's good. It's pretty close.
Yeah.
The ruler's vessel. Alright, and the last one. Right here. Yeah, this one's at not very far. Alright. Let's just save there. Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you've had a fun time just watching us
Fuck around.
Fuck around.
Find out.
Find some shinies. Just as a little, reminder. We only managed to find 2 out of the 4 that we were looking for, but we found the main 2, which is, Flittle, which we named
Flittle.
Mint, and the currently unnamed Ice-Cube, who's just a baby. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more of when we're going live, you can of course follow, subscribe, share with your friends, follow, subscribe with Twitch Prime, etc., etc., or you can join our Discord server, Fine Dining. There it is in the chat. I also do commissions for art. And on top of that, I also have a Patreon, where I haven't posted art on it for a little while. Name her Gelato? I might. That's a good name. I haven't posted art too recently, but I will get back to it. Plus, at the end of each stream, you get shouted out if you're a patron. So thank you to, hold on, let me grab the names. Quinn,
Get
Dara,
'em.
Gecko, and Typical Novice for supporting me on Patreon. Okay. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Thank you, Jamie, for joining me.
Hee hee.
Hee hee.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye, good night, chat.
Bye bye.